What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? This is Johnny Basement. We're back here live from the basement for another Yankee game, Yankees versus Twins. The Yankees are on a 2-game winning streak. A what? A 2-game winning streak. Can you believe it? No, it's hard to believe, but it is true, guys. It's true. I hope you all had a great Labor Day weekend. We're starting over with Cmon's pitching right now. He just gave up a leadoff double to set this off. It seems like we have a lot of minor leaguers playing in this first game today. Lot to talk about injury-wise, lot to talk about Yankee news, lot to talk about between the difference of Aaron Judge to the rest of the team. Thank you, Aaron Judge, for carrying this organization, especially in this second half that's been absolutely disastrous, man. Absolutely disastrous. But right now we got Cmon pitching, who has, again, I've said this before, the pitching staff has made great strides, man. They've had 3.7 ERA for the month of August, man, where our batting averages were 223, I think, for the entire month. So it's been a bit of a strain, man. Cmon has been pitching actually really well. Cmon's pitching today. He's been doing outstanding since his first 3 starts since he came back weren't that outstanding from his coming back from the IL. But for the past few starts, especially when I noticed him most was when he went up against Max Scherzer on that big matchup with the Mets, where all the Met fans said the Yankees were going to lose because Scherzer, then DeGrom, even though DeGrom didn't pitch the second game, and Cmon was a single-A pitcher, and the Mets were going to smack him around. Cmon pitched better than Scherzer that day. That day he did. He stepped up, and he's been stepping up since his first 3 starts. I'd say his first 3 starts back from the IL were pretty bad. They were pretty bad, man. But he's been all right as of late, which we need. We need it. But again, if our guys aren't going to be hitting, what's the point? What is the point? Can't give up 1 home run. We're already going to be screwed. You can't give up 1 home run because the Yankees might not make up that run. That's really, really terrible. Raleigh, what's going on, brother? Man, it's been a minute. How was your Labor Day weekend, man? I'm trying a different angle of the basement. I don't know if I like it. I like my setup I had the other way. I figured I'd try a different angle, man, since I've been doing my updated reviews on the wrestling and everything else. So let me just keep the basement set up this way. I don't know if I really like it doing it live because I got everything in the opposite direction of where I'm used to having it. So I'm looking here, I'm looking there. How you been, brother? How was your Labor Day weekend, man? Hope it was good, bro. Hope it was good. We had a great time, and I was going to be on last night. Then the Yankee game got rained out, right? So it was hard. I don't know if I'm doing the game tonight, man. I'm doing the game this afternoon. I'm doing the Buffalo Bills tomorrow night. That's for sure. I'm doing the Buffalo Bills game tomorrow night, and that's an appreciation for half of my subs being Bills Mafia. Half my subs are Bills Mafia, man. So that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the Buffalo Bills-Rams game. I believe the Bills are going to win that game. I think the Buffalo Bills are the team to beat this entire season, whether the AFC or the NFC. They have every reason to make that Super Bowl. There's no team in the AFC that I can think of that's going to be better than the Buffalo Bills. Seriously, who's going to be better than them? Nobody, not the Chiefs. The Chargers are going to – I only call them a sleeper team because it doesn't seem like a lot of people are talking about them. They're obviously not a sleeper team because, everybody's well known of the Chargers and what a great team they actually do have, especially adding Khalil Mack to the mix with Bosa on that side. It should be incredible to watch, man, plus their offense and Herbert and everybody. So the Chargers, I would just call them a sleeper team because they aren't a big team that everybody's talking about. So they're there for sure, but I still believe the Buffalo Bills are the team to beat. The absolute team to beat. And I will be doing that game live tomorrow night at 8:20. Lou should pop in for that. Again, guys, I don't know if I'm doing both games today. I got a lot to do. We had a great family weekend. A lot of people here. We had a really, 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 really good time for about 3 to 4 straight days. So I may not do both games today, man. I'm pretty wiped out from this whole weekend, but figured I'd get this early one in, and we'll see what happens later. Maybe I'll do part of the game tonight. Maybe. You'll never know. You never know what can happen because we're in the basement, right? And that's what happens when you're in the basement. If you're new, subscribe, bell notice, hit the like button. Keep this basement rolling toward 1,000 subs. We're already more than halfway there. It's inevitable we're going to get there. This is not looking good so far. Cmon just gave up a 2-run bomb. And there's a Yankee fan that caught it and is holding it up in the air like he's happy he caught the ball. What's so thrilling about that? You throw it back. You throw the ball back, man. You don't keep it. Justin, what's going on, brother? Welcome back into the basement. Another regular cellar dweller in the basement. What's going on, man? Labor Day weekend was good, family, but heading back to San Diego tonight, going back to got to report back, huh? Brother, that's cool, man. That's cool, man. As always, we always tell you, appreciate your service, man. We really do, man. You are our Marine Corps representative in the basement. Man, well, at least you got a chance to see your family. Actually had a good, what did you have, like a week or 10 days, man? You had some pretty decent time, home time or whatever you got, leave or whatever you call it. It's good to get a chance to catch up with family, man. And you got to go to a Yankee Met game and the Yankees won that game, man. So, it's really good stuff, bro. Justin, brother, I'm doing that Buffalo Bills game tomorrow night. If you weren't aware, man, I'm definitely doing that. It's an 8:20 start. I'll be down here in the basement doing that live, man. And Lou will probably be with me too. So again, man, I don't know if I'm doing the whole game. I don't know if I'm doing both games today, man. I may do the game tonight, the Yankee game tonight. I may do the doubleheader. Apparently got some minor league lineup coming out. I didn't even know how many of you guys are going to be around today. Oh, Justin, man. It's a tough matchup right off the bat, but I think the Buffalo Bills are going to win that, man. They're on a mission this year. I think the Bills are going to go like, how does 14-3 sound? 14-3. I bet you the Bills are going to win 13 to 14 games this year. I got to keep reminding myself, come on, man. He's just getting hits everywhere. Is this how we're going to play today? 2-0 Minnesota, 1 out. D. Gordon just got a hit. Here we go. First inning, right off the bat. Right off the bat, we look like crap. I'm getting sick and tired of this. Getting tired of this, man. The Yankees look like garbage, man. They're ready to become historic. 3 weeks, very good home time. Thank you, man. Oh, brother, no problem. You're the best, man. I'm just in the basement, brother. You're the best. You're a United States Marine, man. You're the best, dude. You're the best. I'm just in the basement, brother. And you guys are here with me making this channel happen, man. I feel like the angle I'm on, I feel like this part of me is too dark, and I have lights on too, and it just doesn't seem to match. But my whole setup here feels very off. I feel like I'm going to switch it back to where I used to be, man. Figured I'd give it a shot. Doing it for uploading a video like I did for WWE is one thing, man. But now doing it for the game, I may switch it in game. You guys may see me switching everything in game. I don't like the way I'm set up here. Yep. Anyway, we got a lot on the injury. More injuries, yet again, more injuries. Anthony Rizzo on the IL because of back spasms and headaches. So I don't know if he's had some serious migraines going on, but headaches is a part of the reason why he's on the IL, which is interesting. Benintendi, broken wrist. He's going to be out for a while. Stanton's out for game 1. He might play in game 2 because he has his problems again. And DJ LeMahieu, man, his toe, which we think has still been bothering him since he just hasn't seemed right since he's been back anyway. So it seems like his toe has been bothering him all along. Like it didn't just come about out of nowhere. He's safe. That was a very weak double play attempt just now by our team. Whew. Boy, this looks bad already. Gio Urshela, of all people, beat that out first. Look at this, man. Can't get it out of his glove. Flavor takes an hour to turn it. And Gio Urshela beat it out. Gio beat that out. So this is a very interesting start to the game already. Anyway, Stanton is he's still got the problem. He's fouling balls off his foot all the time, man. So he's out for game 1. He or DJ could be available for game 2. We'll see. We'll see about that. The Yanks have just, I mean, if you really want to put it in perspective, Raleigh, I like the angle both ways. Been cool to see the other part of the basement. Yeah, I guess it is pretty cool, but dude, when I literally tell you that if I just turn the computer this way, I mean, it's from here to there, man. It looks like some huge thing, but it's not, man. It's just from here to literally there. Here to there. Just turning the screen you'll see what I mean. Turning the screen, it's just, it's here to there, dude. But I wanted to do a different angle. It's weird for me because my whole setup, everything's over on my right side, not the left, because the TV's are the left now instead of me being in front of it. So I took a chance today. What the hell? We're in the basement. And it's also laziness. I didn't feel like moving everything back to the way it was when I did the uploads over the weekend. It's laziness, man. I just didn't feel like turning the computer around. So here we are. Here we are, because we're in the basement. It's been a long, great family fun weekend. I'm still feeling the effects because I'm an older guy. I don't drink, and I did not drink, as I told you guys. Just being up late and doing everything that we do when family's around, man, being up late and getting up early and being up late and getting up early. I can't do it like that anymore. I just can't. It beats me up. I sound like an old man. I'm only in my 50s, man. It sounds like I'm an old man. But yeah, that's where we are. So we'll see what happens tonight with the second game. If Lou comes on, maybe I'll do it. See how I feel. You guys know me by now. But that Bills game, we're definitely doing a Bills game tomorrow night. There's no doubt about it. That Bills game has happened. 100% happened. So that's that. Yeah, I didn't know how many guys are going to be in there. I know everybody's back at work, so I was like, maybe I wasn't going to do the afternoon game and come back tonight and do the night game. I wasn't really sure how everybody was going to be handling this today. So, but hey, what the hell? We're here. We're here now. We're in the basement. We're here. It's up. So anyway, since the All-Star break, listen, this is how bad things are. Even though we're on a 2-game winning streak right now, if that counts for anything, I don't know. But the Yankees right now, from the Oakland series, 4 games against Oakland, 3 against the Angels, and then another 3 against Tampa. Okay, you ready for these numbers? Aaron Judge is batting .333 with 5 home runs and 10 RBIs. .333. Here's the good news. .333. I'm going to get to that in a minute. Here's Oswaldo Cabrera's leading off, then Judge, then Gleyber. Ready? Here's Guzman, Andujar, IKF, Florial, Higgy, and Peraza. We're basically playing our AAA team in the game 1. We're playing our AAA team in game 1. Florial's hitting a whopping .050, and Peraza's hitting .193. So our 7, 8, 9 hitters should really come through for us today. Boy, you guys hitting .05, .50. He's batting .50. And Peraza's hitting .193. Now listen, that's pathetic. There's nothing else to get around about that. So anyway, Judge hitting .333 with 5 home runs and 10 RBIs. That's the good news between all those series, right? Which is a total of 10 games. Okay. Oakland Angels and Rays. That was a total of 10 games. Good news. Judge, .333, 5 home runs, 10 RBIs. The rest of the team. Ready for the bad news? The rest of the team. 141, 3 home runs and 6 RBIs. The rest of the team. 141, 3 home runs, 6 RBIs. The rest of the team. Judge, .333, 5 home runs, 10 RBIs. What the F is going on with that? The Yankees are ready to be the worst team. They're ready to, 15 and a half games, they're ready to blow the worst lead. Well, it wasn't the worst lead. It's going to be the worst blowing of a lead in baseball history. We've covered this. The Boston Braves came back from a 15-game deficit in 1914. Miracle Braves. That was the record, 15. The American League was 14, right, when the Yankees were behind the Red Sox, 14 games in 1978. The Yankees not only came back from that in the month of August and September, they also went on to win the World Series that year. So if you want to keep in mind, in 96, if we want to reach for a silver lining, in 96, the Yankees had about a 12-game lead in July of that year, 96, right? Almost blew it by going 11-17 in August. Almost blew that lead. But they somehow went on to win. Now, when people say, well, that was the 96 Yankees, and they had this guy, and this guy. You know what they didn't have? The Yankees hadn't even seen a World Series since 1981 with Dave Winfield. When he became – that World Series started making him the infamous Mr. May, what George Steiner was polar opposite of Mr. October, which was the man who was replacing Reggie Jackson, even though they were on the team for I believe 1 year before Jackson went to the Angels. So the Yankees hadn't even seen a World Series since '81, where they lost in 6 to the Dodgers, until '96. It's 15 years. 15 years. So how did we know that the '96 Yankees, oh, well, they were going to – no, you didn't know. It's hindsight. Of course you didn't know they were going to go on to win the World Series, but they did that year. So silver linings is we got to keep finding them. September is a new month. August is behind us. 10 and 18 August is behind us. We're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. People wait till Bader gets back. Bader is not a big hitter. Bader's not a big hitter. He's Gold Glove outfielder. So maybe that just means Aaron Hicks is going to be sitting forever, which is fine by everybody. It's fine. First guy gone was Gallo. Now the next guy needing to be gone is Hicks. That was the order. Gallo was the worst. And Hicks is really claiming – he's really making a good argument to be the worst. So when Bader comes back, that's the good news there. But Bader is not known for being a great hitter. He's known for being a great outfielder. So we'll have that. Matt Carpenter should be back by the playoffs. We shouldn't even think about him before then. He's in a walking boot, as I understand right now, and he's not being able to put that much, if any, weight at all on that foot. So forget about him. Forget about him for a while. Severino's supposed to be back this month, maybe possibly next week. He's hopefully in his final rehab start. We'll see. Hopefully he's in his final rehab start. We will find that out shortly. But again, Rizzo's out. Benintendi's out. We got a lot of guys out. Cortez is going to be coming back. Efros, he's still out for a little bit. We got guys coming back. We got all said and done, middle to end of September, we should have a lot of these guys back. Not Carpenter, but Benintendi probably not till September ends, the beginning of October. So let's see what's up. Oh, look, we got some more people in the room. Braves fan, what's up, man? What's happening? Subscribe, bell notice, hit the like button. Anybody new in the basement, hit it. Hit it. Mark, the September collapse is full effect. The season is over. Mark always coming in with the positivity for us. It's 2007 again. Mark is a Met fan who's very good in the room. He's a very good cellar dweller. He's also Mark's a very good cellar dweller. He also likes to remind the Yankees about their collapse. And as a Met fan, he knows very well about collapses. So maybe we should listen to him, because him being a Met fan is seeing all the massive collapses those teams have done, especially last year when the Mets were in first place and then didn't even make the playoffs. So he can kind of see these things happening. So when Mark says the Yankees are in the middle of a collapse, we take that as experience from him being a Met fan and all the major collapses that team has had in their history. So we would think that he's experiencing this, which should make us nervous as Yankee fans, that a Met fan sees this coming, because Met fans are very experienced in collapsing. At least you didn't get your best player suspended. Oh, my gosh. That's true. But we have had them suspended before, Raleigh, like A-Rod. A-Rod's been suspended for pretty much the same thing, and it was way longer than Tatis. But I understand what you're saying, brother. Hey, brother, what's going on, man? Mad Lads, what's happening, bro? This is why I need my laptop back over here, man. I need to switch the basement back around. What's up, Law? Yo, Law Press, what's going on, man? What is happening? Good to see you in here, man. Good to see you in here. Anybody else new? Subscribe. Don't hit the like button. Keep the basement rolling. Wow. Nice. Thanks for passing through, man. Now, yeah, guys, it's true, man. We'll see what's happening here. The Yankees have done nothing on offense. They're already losing now. And hey, Mark, your favorite single A pitcher, Herman, is pitching right now. The guys you couldn't hit, the guy your team couldn't hit. The Twins already got 2 runs off him, man. Remember that? It was weird how the Mets, a great batting order, could not hit Domingo Herman. That was weird. Guys, I'm going to have to move this back around. At the end of the next inning, after the Twins bat, you guys are going to watch me move this back, because I can't stand the setup. I don't like the setup. I don't like the way it's looking. I don't like the way I feel in the setup. It's different, but I can't. I like having things here and here. I don't like having them over here. But anyway, so here's another thing in perspective. The Yankees through July 8th were 61-23. Through July 8th, they were 61-23, 15 and a half games up on the Rays. July 8th, okay? That's where they were, 61-23, 15.5 up on the Rays. The Orioles, okay, were in last place. 20.5 games out. The Orioles were in last place at 41-44. That was through July 8th. Since then, the Orioles are 30-18. If you were to flip-flop in the AL East, since July 9th, the Orioles are in first place at 30-18. 30-18. The Yankees would be 12 games behind them at 19-31 in last place. If you were running the AL East from July 9th to now, the Orioles just went to first place at 30-18 with a 12-game lead on the last place Yankees, who are 19-31 since July 9th. Let that sink in. That's how terrible this has been. This has been disgusting and embarrassing. It really has been. And here we are down 2-0. Aaron Boone has a complete. I guess he has to. I'm not gonna. It's really hard to rip on him, man. He has a lot of our AAA guys in. I guess they're gonna get a lot of experience this game today. Because this isn't too cool, man. This isn't too cool. But that's where we're at. Raleigh, since I was here in New York, all I can watch is Yankee games, so I've been able to actually know your players better. Good. Good, Raleigh, good. Then you can see what we're all getting uptight about and upset about. I'm telling you, right after this half inning, I'm switching everything back. I can't take it. So you guys are going to watch me literally switch this room around. It's not going to take long. It's because I was totally lazy, and I didn't feel like switching anything. Now I'm going to, because I do not like the way I'm set up here today. Here we have Gary Sanchez hitting a whopping 214. You know, that's what we're used to from him. You know, there's not even a lot. I think it's single admission today. Like, if you're at the doubleheader, I think you can be there for both games. Not totally sure, but, you know, whatever. So, yeah, that's where we're at. Aaron Judge has been the man. The Yankees have not. Yankees, again, 141. 141. Oakland, the Angels, and the Rays, 10 games. Judge hits 333, the rest of the team 141. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. Judge had 5 home runs. The rest of the team had 3. Judge had 10 RBIs. The rest of the team had 6. The rest of the team. Well, thank goodness for Gary Sanchez, because he just struck out. There's not a lot of people at this game either. Like I said, guys, I may not be doing the second game. I may not be doing the second game tonight, but I'm definitely doing the Buffalo Bills tomorrow night at 8:20. Definitely doing the Buffalo Bills. That's for sure. I almost did the second game tonight instead of this first one, but I said nope, because I'm telling you, it's been a long weekend and I am tired. What a great time when you can be around with family like that. When you can have a huge family reunion and just about everybody shows up, man, that is, gotta enjoy every moment, man. That was incredible. That was an incredible weekend. Really good time. 3 to 4 days of complete fun. Complete fun. Bruin, what's going on, brother? Another great cellar dweller entering in the basement. Bruin, what's happening, man? Hope you had a good weekend like we all did. I know it's been forever since I've been on here. I'm doing game 1. Game 2 is up in the air, Bruin. Game 2 is up in the air, man. But I'm definitely doing the Buffalo Bills tomorrow night. Game 2 is up in the air today, man. Just too much, you know, big weekend, too much going on around the house, and we just got things to do. And that's it. But whatever the case, man, I'm back on. And then, you know, we're on the rest of the week. We're on next week. We're just going to continue to keep this basement rolling. So, yeah, man. But I wanted to get back. I missed you guys, man. I missed the dwellers. Man. I haven't been on since what, Friday? See what, you got Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yeah, I've been on since Friday. So, got the dwellers in the house, man. Even tell my wife, man, I missed the dwellers, man. I missed being on here. I missed 4 days. I don't miss 4 days in a row being on here. But you know what? Like I said, family first, man. When you got family coming in, you got to stick with family, man. That's what Labor Day weekend's all about, having a great time. Mark, I hate the Atlanta Braves season is over. 2007 all over again. On to 2023. 2000. You should hate the Braves. That's your biggest rival. The Mets' biggest rival is the Braves. The team doesn't go away. The Braves do not go away, man. They are right there, even though I still think the Mets are going to finish in first. I think the Mets are going to win the NLCS over the Dodgers. I think the Mets have the overall better pitching staff than the Dodgers do. They just took 2 out of 3 from them, too, and them missing Walker Buehler is huge, huge loss for the Dodgers, man. NLCS against the Mets have DeGrom and then Scherzer. Don't care who the Dodgers have. You got DeGrom and Scherzer back to back, man. That is the best 1-2 punch in the league. The best 1-2 punch in the league. It's not even a discussion. That's the way it is. The best 1-2 punch in the league is DeGrom and Scherzer. I don't see the Dodgers beating them. The favorite team doesn't always win. We've known that through history. How many times, right? Because people talk about the Dodgers have better pitching or whatever else. How many times has the better pitching team not won? Right? It does happen. Starting with the 90s and the Braves. Come on, man. You have Glavine, Smoltz, and Maddox, and you only get 1 World Series out of that crew? Here we go. Ronald Guzman just called up in place of Rizzo, who's out again. Rizzo's out, by the way, for you guys just joining us. Rizzo is out. He's on the IL for headaches and back issues. And Benintendi's, of course, out with the broken wrist, as we already know. So he's not going to be back for a few weeks. So here we are. So Ronald Guzman's getting the start. He played in 3 or 4 seasons with the Texas Rangers in Major League Baseball, so he hasn't played up here before. He's batting cleanup today, so they're expecting a lot out of him. And he just struck out looking, so that's a good start. Struck out looking, all right, very good. With a pitch that when you have 2 strikes, generally, when it's that close inside, you should swing. Maybe you should swing. Maybe you should swing. How do you lose 3 out of 4 to the Nationals and Pirates? The team deserves to be nowhere in a playoff series. Yeah, it's true, man. I don't know. The Nationals and Pirates, the Nationals are disgustingly bad. The Pirates are really bad too, man. But, the Yankees dropped 2 out of 3 to the Angels, which are a pretty bad team, and then they split a 4-game series with the A's. And the Yankees are just playing piss poor. They're playing really poorly, poor baseball, man. Really poor. Really poor. 19-31 since July 9th. And Andujar strikes out looking. Look at that. 2 of our guys up from AAA, and they both strike out looking at pitches pretty much right down in the strike zone. Good going, man. These guys already want this game to be over. Struck out looking. 2 in a row. This guy Varland's going to have a field day today. IKF, first pitch swinging, but at least he made contact with the ball. Wow, absolutely incredible. Up. IKF flew out, but again, he didn't strike out looking. Crazy, guys. This is absolutely crazy. It's September collapse. It's September collapse. Never dies. Yeah, it's true, man. Yep, absolutely true. 100%. Wow. Well, you guys are going to watch me switch the room around because I don't like this angle at all. See? Much better. I need my space back. See, that's all it is. You guys ask what it's like. That's all it is. It's not much to it. Not much to it, guys. But now you get to see the whole deal. Yep. This will be much better. Much better. This was pure laziness from earlier, man. It's like switching everything around. This is all it took. This is how lazy I am today. Back to normal. See? That's how lazy I was today. That's how lazy I was today. That's all it took. That's all it took. And here we are, back to normal. Seriously, that's all it took for me to move things around. I said I was lazy. I didn't feel like moving anything around. Guys, seriously, that's all it took. I feel so much better now. So much better. I'm back on the angle I want to be. You can see the TV right here, so I don't have to keep looking away from everything. See what I got going on? That's what it's like in the basement. See, now you guys see how big the basement really isn't. It's pretty small. It just looks that way because of the angles of the camera, but you guys just saw it's not that big. It's really not that big. So back on pace here, man. Back where I want to be. There. We're good. We're back on track. Now, hopefully the Yankees can get back on track. See, like I said, Cmon had a rough first inning, 2-run bomb. The old Yankees, when I mean old Yankees, when I say old Yankees, I'm talking like first half of this season Yankees. 2-0, that would have been no problem. Oh, we'll come back from that. That's easy. Now I'm wondering, can we come back from that? Can we? Can we come back from that? I'm thinking it's a problem. What do you guys think? I'm thinking it's a problem. You know? The Yankees have shown nothing in this area at all of coming back in anything. So 2-0 could be a problem, especially with a lineup that doesn't swing. We have our youth here, Guzman, and who was the other guy that didn't swing? Oh, Andujar, the guy that's been up and down forever with the Yankees. They just stand there looking at the pitches right down the middle. With 2 strikes on him. Hey, let's look at that close pitch. That pitch is close to the strike zone. Let's just look at it. Let's swing at it. All right, 1 down. 1 down. So, yeah, when you really put that in perspective, the Yankees were the first team July 8th. First team in baseball, 61-23. The Orioles were 41-44 in last place in the AL. 20.5 games back. We were 15.5 up on Tampa. Now we're 5 up on Tampa. The Orioles, since July 9th, have been the best team in the American League East at 30-18. 12 games in front of the Yankees, who are 19-31, who are the worst team in the American League East since July 9th. Let that sink in. Awful. What is going on? Tomorrow, I'm doing the Buffalo Bills game tomorrow night. There's going to be a nice break from this stressful Yankee crap we've been watching every day. I mean, a nice break. A break that we need. Because these games have been real stressful to watch. That was a strike. Now, Cmon looks like he's settling in a little bit. There's not a lot of people at the game right now. It looks like he's settling in a little bit. But, you know, again, that 2-run homer could, in the first inning, could actually hurt the Yankees. I mean, like, for the whole game. Boy, oh boy, I tell you, man, this is crazy. Strike 3. See you later, Correa. Look at that. Cmon's 4th strikeout. Okay, so he had 1 bad start. He's settling in. Can we help the guy out? Can we help the guy out? It's going to be interesting seeing where Correa goes next year because he can opt out of this 1 year. He can opt out. You know he's going to. You know he's not going to stay in Minnesota. Even though the Twins have a decent team. It's not even like they're bad. The Twins have a decent team, so we'll see if he stays in with them or not. I wonder if the Yankees are going to make a run at Correa. But if they do and pay Judge, that's going to be interesting too. They got to pay Judge. They have to pay Judge. They have to pay Judge. That's like a no-brainer. You have to pay him. If you do not pay him, he may go to the Mets. The Mets! How crushing would that be? He goes to the Mets. Huh?
How would that feel? There was a Met game, if you guys remember, when the Lunicorn was on here with us. He had that dude from a Met fan from the Met game at the game wearing a Mets jersey with Judge 99 on the back. Guys, don't let that become realistic. Don't let that become a reality. Imagine Aaron Judge over on the Mets. I don't hate the Mets. I don't mind them. I don't mind the Mets. They really don't bother me. I grew up in a Mets household, as I told you guys. I don't mind them. But I don't want to see our best player over there. One of the best players in the game. I don't want to see him over there. No way. No way, man. You don't want to see that. Anybody new in the basement, subscribe, bell notice, hit the like button. Keep this basement rolling to 1,000 subs. Keep it rolling there, man. We're almost there now. We're more than halfway there. Come on, Herman. Herman's at 48 pitches. See, I used to never watch pitch counts. Now I watch them all the time. Back in my day, I know everybody hates hearing that back in my day stuff. But back in my day, yeah, they didn't do that, man. They did the eye test. There you go. A walk with 2 outs. Walk with 2 outs. Come on, Herman. Come on. See, you can't afford it. It's a lot of pressure. You can't afford. These pitches have so much pressure on them. You can't afford to walk a guy. You can't afford to give up 1 run. Because is our team going to come back from that 1 run? Who knows? Who knows? Who can answer that? And the people that say it's not Aaron Boone's fault, yes, he can't make players hit, but it's positional, man. It's how are you putting your lineup card out every day? What pitches are you putting in place to have the proper matchups in the batting? He has to take a lot of the blame. And the Yankees have no – it seems that there's no leadership on this team whatsoever. None. Forget about Boone for a minute. Yes, he's part of that. But the team themselves, you see these guys in the dugout, looks like they're having a great time, or they're just sitting separately, individually, right down the road. No one's talking to each other. No one's getting on each other about how they're playing. You don't see that in basketball, hockey, or football. Guys get on each other when they're not playing well or they're half-assing stuff. They get on each other, right? They get on each other. But here, the Yankees just everybody's sitting around having a good time. Aaron Boone looks bored out of his skull, sitting there watching the game like this half the time. You know, hanging over his chair like this, sitting one knee up like this. Aaron Boone looks bored out of his skull. And the other teams, like there's a game, Rizzo and DJ were laughing in the 9th inning. It's like, you guys just lost the whole series. You lost, I think it was during the Oakland series, you just dropped 2 out of 4 to the worst team in the American League. And one of the worst teams in the entire league, let alone the American League. This is what you do? Take a break. There's no leadership. There's no heart on this team. There's no resiliency. I haven't seen anything. Nothing. The pitching, yes, we've had some resiliency from the pitching. We've had some people step up, but I haven't seen much else since then. Nothing from the batting order. Again, 141 batting average against Oakland, Angels, and Tampa Bay combined, except for Judge. Judge hit 333, 5 home runs, 10 RBIs. The rest of the team in that series, 141, 3 home runs, 6 RBIs. Disgusting, shameful, disgraceful. Yo, D, what's up, man? Just on the job on lunch saying what's up. Your streams are – Thank you, brother. Jets coming up. We're going to do streams, bro. What's up, Jay? Oh, D, man, we're definitely doing streams, man. We're definitely doing streams. Well, I'll be in touch with you this week for sure. Jets Sunday, buddy. Yep. And for everybody else that wasn't in the room, I'm doing the Buffalo Bills game live tomorrow night in appreciation for all the multiple subs that I have that are Bills Mafia. So the night games outside of them interfering with the Yankee playoff game, I will do all of the Bills nights games this year, every single one of them. I know they have a lot of them. So we'll be doing all those games right here in the basement. Here's Florial with his .050 batting average. .50. Florial. This is going to be a real exciting first game. Maybe I shouldn't have done this first game. Maybe I should not have done this first game. We have no hits, by the way. Another inning. We're going into the third inning with no hits, no runs, no threats, no nothing. This is what we have on the Yankees, man. No heart, no leadership, no nothing. No one gives a you-know-what. No one. Yes, Aaron Judge is killing it. Yes, he's a one-man show right now, one-man show. If he's trying to do leadership in the dugout, I don't see it. I don't see it from anybody. I'm not just calling him out. I don't see it from anybody. Nobody. You know, on the Derek Jeter, you watch the Captain documentary and then watch this Yankee team right now. Watch that documentary and then watch this Yankee team. No heart. Next man up on those Jeter teams was basically the phrase, right? Next man up's got this. We got this. This guy's got this. We got to handle. This guy's got it locked down, got it locked in, right? This team is more, this man better have it. This man better do it. This man better do it because I can't do it. I ain't doing it. 2 outs. Higgy's our 8th hitter. And now Peraza's who's hitting 193. That's our 7th, 8th, and 9th hitters. Florial was hitting .50. Higgy Shioka, who's hitting like 198, and then Peraza's hitting 193. Real scary bottom of the order we have going on right now in this game. Real scary. If the Mets sweep the doubleheader from the Pirates, they can retain first place by half a game, and who better else to have on the mound than Jake? Of course. Jake DeGrom is the best pitcher in the game. There's nobody in the game right now that I would take over DeGrom. Nobody. Who are you putting on the mound instead of DeGrom? Who? Nobody. How many teams can Max Scherzer go to where he's not going to be the ace? Oh, let that stay fair. That was fair. Oh, Peraza. Oh, hey. Woo. Oh. Wow. We got a hit. Yes, I'm being sarcastic. But I do like Peraza getting his first Major League Baseball career hit. That I'm not being sarcastic on. Congratulations, kid. And a double to lead off. Can we get him in? Can we get him in? Cabrera's up now leading off. Can we get him home? A man in scoring position. Can we get him home? Can we get him home? I like Cabrera too. Cabrera, his bat needs to come around. But this kid in the field is 185,000%. Diving into the tarp, hitting his face on the wall, robbing home runs, playing 4 different positions, third, short, second, and right field. Kid's killing it right now, so it's hard to get on him that he's not hitting. That'll come around. But damn it, he's making up for it in the field, so we can't totally hate on this kid. Can't totally hate on him, man. You just can't. But we need the hits. We need bats. Thank you for your outstanding fielding. And when you're coming up from AAA, or if you're still in AAA, how important is it to be able to play multiple positions? Wouldn't you want to learn that? Multiple positions. So you are very, very important to the team. You're a very important piece to the team. Because you can, there you go, kid. Oh, they had the shift on. He's going to. That shift isn't, by the way, that shift is another sign of today's baseball. That shift would have never worked in any other era. It would not have. You know why? Because teams manufactured runs. Teams knew how to bunt. Teams knew how to drop a bunt. You're giving that side of the teams knew how to hit to the opposite field, let alone a bunt. You're going to tell me that this shift should have worked way back when? No way. Guys knew how to drop bunts. Guys knew how to steal bases. Guys knew how to manufacture freaking runs. They don't know how to do that. Not just the Yankees. There's a lot of teams that don't know how to do that. What's a bunt? What's small ball? Think about it. The teams that the Yankees have lost out to, right? Teams the Yankees have lost out to. The top teams in the last 5 years. Well, it's fair. 5-6 years, right? Astros, Red Sox, Rays, and Yankees, right? Who's the one team that has not made, at least made the World Series? The Yankees. Why? because the Sox, the Stros, and the Rays all had small ball ability. Forget the cheating. I know about the cheating, but that still doesn't answer for the Rays doing it too. Forget about the cheating because the Astros have been back there multiple times since then. So obviously it wasn't just the cheating. These guys all know how to play small ball too. The Yankees don't. It's home run or nothing. You ever notice every time one of these guys come up, we're praying for a home run because we can't do it any other way. I've watched some Mets games, and the Mets, man, they manufacture runs. Lindor steals bases. Guys get clutch hits. They keep moving men around the bases, besides waiting for Alonso to crack one out of the park. These guys move runners. We don't do that. That's why we haven't even made the World Series since 2009. Haven't even made it. Because home run or nothing teams get shut down in the playoffs. They get shut down. It's like an offense in football that has no running game whatsoever. All they can do is pass. What happens to them? They get shut down. When you're not scared of the running back, you get shut down. Your linebackers everybody can drop back in coverage. That's what I got on that. That's one of my things I can't stand. That shift is going away because teams didn't know how to play against it. Can you imagine that? So the league is forced to bring it away. The thing I hate more than the shift is the ghost runner on second base in the extra innings. You got to earn your way on base, man. I hate that runner on second base. It shouldn't be there. I don't care if my team wins sometimes he's there. Nice play, Gleyber, but I think he's going to be safe. Oh, he got him. Nice play. Good play, Gleyber. Thank goodness that project with him at shortstop is over. Boy, did they push that issue, man. They left him out there to dry at shortstop last year. Gleyber, that was really bad. And they did it the whole year. Like you don't see a mistake or you don't want to admit it was a mistake. So you just keep playing. Just keep playing him there, man. We don't care if he gets the errors. We don't care if he looks like an idiot. Keep him there. He'll work his way through it. He doesn't work his way through it. His batting average was affected also because of it, because it's probably all up here. It's probably all up here. It's mental. So you put him back at second base. He's hitting better this year. Not outstanding, but better. And his play has been much better, being back where he's used to being. The Yankees have this real thing of holding on to things or ideas. If they don't work, they keep pressing the issue. Right? How long did the Clint Frazier project go on? I mean, Brett Gardner must have had a stay of execution like 3 years in a row. Every year was his last year. Oh, we're only signed a 1-year deal. Up, Clint Frazier still sucks. Bring Gardner back for another year. Frazier will find his way through. Up, he still sucks. Bring Gardner back another year. Another year. Because Frazier sucked, but they held on to him forever. Greg Bird, always injured, but we still believed in him, right? I mean, come on. What a joke. It's the New York freaking Yankees. It's the New York Yankees, man, and we're dealing with this BS. Guy ain't working out, then ship him out of here. Let's go. Now, poor Herman is pitching really well right now since the first inning. Bad first inning start. He's pitching really well now. What are we doing to help him out? Nothing. We have 1 hit through 4 innings. No, 3 to be fair. I'm just jumping into the bottom of the 4th. Man, oh man. So now we have some real hitters coming up. It's kind of in the bottom of the 9th. But again, our injuries, this is why I still feel the Yankees have a chance. Nobody feels sorry for the Yankees. We can cry and complain about injuries all we want. All teams have them. All teams go through them. Matt Carpenter, forget about him till October. That's just, they can say whatever. He's in a walking boot and can barely put weight on it. It's September 7th. He's not going to be better next week or 2. Okay? Let's just playoffs for him. Get it, Herman. Get it. Bounced off his leg. All right, so Then you have all these pitchers that were on, right? Cortez should be back next week. Abreu went to the IL. Efros went to the IL. Michael King, Chad Green, gone for the season. Zach Britton, they still bring up this guy's name. Like, how good is Zach Britton really going to be when he comes back? He wasn't really that good when he went down. You know, it's like us Jet fans. Oh, we can't wait for Zach Wilson to come back. Now, listen, jury's still out on him, right? But they're acting like, well, man, we need Zach back. You know, we need him back. Well, okay, but I mean, did you see Zach in preseason throws before his injury? He threw it right to that linebacker on the Eagles like he wasn't even there. Like he didn't know he was there right in front of him. Maybe it's because everybody was wearing green helmets. I don't know. But what is the fascination with that? So getting some of these guys back should start helping, but we'll see. Matt Carpenter, yeah, okay, that was a big loss. Benintendi, guy just started hitting. Go figure. Starting to bat Benintendi in the first or second slot in the batting order. What a phenomenon. And he started hitting again instead of hitting fifth or sixth in the order. What was that? Why was he constantly batting fifth or sixth in the order? That's not protecting anybody. And then you had him. No, he didn't get any. Come on, Flory. Come on, man. Come on. Really? It's not even sunny out, man. Floriali hits the ball. He starts running back. He goes, oh, man. Oh, man. Went in front of me. The sun's not even out. How did you misplay the ball, man? Come on. Come on, dude. He hits the ball. He starts running backward and then realized that it was going to fall short, so he starts running forward. Too late, dude. Too late. First and third now, 2 outs. Come on, man. The sun's not even out. How did you do that? Boy, oh boy, man. What a joke. Mark. It's that time of the year again where I replace the M with the J and Ets because the Mets have done this. Mark, you pay attention because that's, like I said, I've been friends with Lou for over 15 years. He's a Met fan. I'm a diehard Jet fan. And that's what you do. Normally, you take the M and you put the J in front of the ETS because they do the same. And there's another hit. See, when these dumb things happen, runs score. Giving teams extra outs, except for the Yankees, you can give us 5 extra outs. We don't do anything. But you give a team an extra out, and the Twins made us pay for it because Florial misplayed a ball with the sun not even being out. What happens? Pay for it. Run in. Pay for it. Unbelievable, man. Hell yeah, man. ETS, you put the M in front of it, Mets, take that off, put the J in front of it, Jets. They're the same team. They don't understand that there is a 4th quarter to play or there's a 9th inning to play. They do well and they choke down the end. What? I can't explain it, dude, but the Mets and the Jets are the same team, the same mindset. Even when they get players that look really good, things happen. Things happen that other teams that would have the same opportunity seem to win, and our teams don't. Nathan, hey, man, go Twins. Kill the Yankees. We need to get back the division lead. If we beat them, it might add confidence for the playoffs. Nice, Nathan. And anybody else new in the room, subscribe, bell notice, hit the like button. Keep this basement rolling. We're headed toward 1,000 subs. We're almost there. That's inevitable. Then we're going to go to 2,000 and beyond, man. This is a place where fans just come to fan chat. That's it. I'm no professional. We're just a fan here. Just a bunch of fans in here talking smack. I don't care what team you go for. I don't care what team you root for. You just bring it here. Come right in here. It's where the most knowledgeable fans are, right here in this chat. It's not the biggest chat, but it's the best one. And when we have the full cellar dwellers in here, a lot of them probably working right now. They'll be here for the night game, which I'm trying to do the night game tonight, guys. I'm trying to. Lou said he'd probably come on, which would be cool. So we're probably going to end up doing it. I'll fight my way through it. But we'll figure that out at the end of this game. Hey, they finally got it out. Hey, they finally got it out. The Yankees are, if every player on the team starts Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, we got one World Series out of that with A-Rod. Nathan, I'm going to be doing the pay-per-view WWEs right now. We got Monday Night Football. We got baseball playoffs coming up. I am still a WWE diehard, man. I'm just doing the reviews of it now. I do the reviews of the Raw, the reviews of SmackDown, reviews of the pay-per-views I'm going to do live. The next WWE pay-per-view, I'm going to do that live, man. That one I'm going to do live. Oh, Triple H is definitely improving WWE. There's no doubt about it. He's bringing back guys that shouldn't have been gone. He's bringing back tag teams. He's starting stables again. Triple H is definitely taking over very well, man. He's bringing it back the way it used to be. So I agree with you there, Nathan. Oh, I'm still watching, brother. Nathan, I am still watching WWE. I record them all and I watch them all and the pay-per-views and all that. I'm very well versed and caught up in the wrestling, brother. I love Frank's reaction every time a run is scored off an error. Yeah, the Mets make the postseason, and that's big. I dare you to stream at least one Met game. Oh, no, we are. Mark. We're going to do Met because Lou's a Met fan, so we're going to do Met playoff games. The Yankees and Mets won't be on the same day. Most likely they won't be. We'll do a Met game. I still think the Mets are going to be okay, man. I understand your point. Mark. It's really bad. But that's New York sports, man. We lose the teams we shouldn't lose to, and then we beat teams we shouldn't have. Remember when the Jets were 0-13, the tank for Trevor year, tank for Trevor Lawrence? Remember that? The Jets were 0-13, then somehow beat the Rams. They somehow beat the Rams, and screwed that whole thing up, the tanking for Trevor. How did that happen? How could you be 0-13 and then beat the Rams? This is what New York teams do, dude. So them dropping 3 out of 4 to the Nationals, and then the Pirates, dude, is a joke. I get it. And it's frustrating as hell. It's what New York teams do, man. It's what we do. Good for you, Nathan. You started a YouTube channel. It's in development. Good, Nathan. Nathan, bro, starting YouTube channels, it's a grind, man. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, man, but it's a lot of fun. I love doing the live streaming. I like uploading videos. I got over 700 subs now. Oh, Judge, he did it. That's gone. That is gone. Number 55, Aaron Judge. That's how you do it, brother. That's 4 in a row, 4 games in a row. Our only offense, Aaron Judge. Our only offense is right there, Aaron Judge, who's now 2 games up on Roger Maris for that 61 home run year. He's 2 games up on him right now. There's our only hitter. Aaron Judge, our only offense on the entire team. Not good sitting on my water. Wow. Gonna miss Joe Buck in the playoffs for the Fox. That gives me playoffs baseball vibes. Yeah, Joe Buck has become quite the voice of the playoffs, man, in Fox, right? So that's going to be different without him. Nathan, you should watch, even with the spoilers. I avoid the spoilers, man. Even if you know them going in, there's some great matches, man. That Riddle versus Rollins, that was a crazy match. Riddle versus Rollins was crazy. Edge and Rey Mysterio and Dominic, that whole thing is an entire mess with the Judgment Day. Entire mess. You got to check that out too, man. Edge and Rey Mysterio. Dominic the Son is a traitor. That's another great one there, man. So there's some really good matches there. Just check them out, man. And of course, another Uso comes along, solo, and he stole the show, man, for you never seem to get that lighting right. Anyway, too bad Judge hitting these home runs and no one's on base. Why is no one on base? Yes, because he led off the inning, but there wouldn't be anybody on base anyway because we don't get hits. Man, for a minute there, it looked like it was going to be a Met team can't hit to save their lives. Yeah, Mark, man, for a minute there, it looked like a Met Yankee World Series was like a no-doubter. Now it's like, who knows? Who knows? But like I said, Mark, it's New York teams, brother. That's what we do. The Yankees had an opportunity to right the ship. We won 5 games in a row. We had 2 more against the A's, then 3 against the Angels, right? And we dropped 4 out of 7 in that whole series. Like, that's an advantage. Then we have to play the Rays. Of course, we dropped 2 out of 3 there. But you have the Oakland A's and the Los Angeles Angels back to back after a rough August. That is a gift laid out for you on a spread, a buffet table spread. Take your pick. And we dropped 4 out of 7. 4 out of 7 to teams that are bad. At least the Angels have a couple of good players. The A's are bad. Can you honestly name 6 players on the Oakland A's right now? Neither can I. Do you care to? Neither do I. It's just the point. And then the Mets just lose 3 out of 4 to the Nationals, and then the Pirates having a problem. I mean, it's a joke. It's a joke. These are teams that you should be able to up your ante up on, man, and up your division leads and things of that nature, man. But we don't do that. It's New York, man. It's not just the Mets and the Yankees. New York teams, period. Yeah, the A's, right? Isn't that incredible? These letdowns need to stop. Dude, they've been forever. I'm a 4-decade New York Jet fan. I've seen it all. Seen it all. And this lineup the Yankees have out today is almost like they're just giving up on the first, like giving game 1 away. All respect to these AAA players that have come up and they're going to be maybe good in the future or whatever, but the whole lineup is basically AAA guys. Practically the whole lineup outside of Judge, IKF, and Higgy. The rest of the lineup is all guys called up. Oh, and Glaber. Sorry, there's a 4th one, Glaber. Everybody else has been called up. So 5 hitters in this lineup are fresh out of AAA. Andujar, like I said, has been on the bus back and forth forever. He's been on it forever. So I don't know what to figure with that guy. I don't know if he doesn't get enough chances or if he's had enough chances or they don't want to trade him. I don't know what to do with Miguel Andujar when his name comes up. I don't know what to think about him. I don't dislike him. I don't love him. I don't know what to think about him. He's never up long enough before he gets sent right back down. Strikeout, Guzman looking again. This is Varland's 5th strikeout, and I guarantee you 4 of them are on guys looking. At least 4 have got to be on guys just looking. Come on, man. Give me a break. So there's our only offense. It's showing a replay of Judge hitting a home run again. That's probably to keep us Yankee fans watching because maybe he'll hit 56. They're trying to find anything. There you go, Andujar. First ground out. On the second pitch. These guys don't work counts. They don't do anything. It almost seems like they just want to get the game over with. Just get me out of here. I just want to go home. I don't even bother with this. Seems to be what's happening. But Nathan, yeah, doing a YouTube channel, man, it's fun. I'm not super experienced myself, dude. My channel says I've been around since 2011, but I was driving trucks all that time, so I really didn't start doing anything on this channel till the end of October, beginning of November. So I have over 700 subs now. I do the live streams and I do uploads, man. As long as you enjoy doing it, it'll be fun. As long as you don't sweat how many subs you have today, tomorrow, or whatever else, it's just fun. Just have fun with it, Nathan. That's all. That's what I do. I come on here and I have fun. I upload videos and it's fun because I'm a sports fanatic. I love sports. Sports brings people together. Speaking of unicorns, up. Bro, what's happening, man? It feels like forever. Here he goes again with his freaking, what are you doing?
You don't see the picture?
Oh, wow. I do now. I was looking at the TV. I do now. Wow.
We're having such a horrible 3 games. It's crazy.
Oh, I know. Mark is in the room. Like, I give Mark so much credit because he always likes to come in here to let me know how bad the Yankees are. Well, he couldn't. He's in here today, but he couldn't really do that today. Not after dropping 3 or 4.
Not today.
Huh?
Oh, no,
Not
to
today.
Washington, then losing to Pittsburgh. Like, come on,
No,
guys.
I know. Listen, I was just going on what you and I talk about all the time. This is what New York teams do. It's what we do. We're giving layups to take a bigger lead in the division, and you don't want to do it. No, we don't want that. No, we want to keep these
We
Braves
don't want to make it easy for us.
Come on.
Yeah.
What are you, half game up now?
No, we're tied for first.
It is a tie. I thought it was
no.
a half game
No,
still.
no, half game. No, half game because we won today. And we got that's but yesterday they ended up they had a tough time against the A's too. They took 10-9.
Yeah, the A's all of a sudden have become a problem. I mean, like, I was just letting them know these even though the Yankees are on a 2-game winning streak, these disgusting stats. You ready for this? Listen to this stat.
I'm ready.
Oakland, Angels, Rays in that series of 10 games, right? Good news. Good news. Judge hitting 333, 5 home runs, 10 RBIs. All right.
And that's it.
That's the great news. Killing it. The rest of the team, you ready for this? The rest of the team combined 141.
200?
No. Oh, I wish. 141. 141. 3 home runs, 2 less than Judge, and 6 RBIs, 4 less than Judge. And what do we do to add to that? Anthony Rizzo on the IL for back issues. Anthony Benintendi, broken wrist. You might as well forget about him to the playoffs. Who else is going to get Stanton sitting out because he tweeted something out?
Yeah, hurt his back.
And DJ's out again because of his toe, which I think he came back too soon anyway because he didn't look like himself when he came back. This is New York sports. I was explaining this to Mark. This is what we do. What we do.
We never make it easy for us. Me and you always talk about this. We never make it easy. It's think about this. We have this is a stat for you. There's never been a team that has lost 3 in a row to two teams behind them by 30 games and give up and lose by 6.
Until
the Mets, right. Oh, and then you got Scherzer going on the IL too, for like 15 games because he has irritated oblique.
Of course.
Right when we need him, right down the stretch when we're going against the bum teams that we need, to dominate. At least Bassett gave us some good innings today. I think he gave us like 7 innings, 1 run. What's his guy name? Escobar starting to pick it up. Finally, because we need him. We ain't got no more third baseman. Guillermo is not back, or Guillermo, whatever his last freaking Lewis. That's how long he's been out. I forgot his name. Who else? Beatty's out. He had a surgery on his finger. Then did you see did you watch any of the game yesterday?
No, I didn't do anything yesterday.
Oh my God. We brought up this guy from our farm system. His name is something Mountain or something Goose Mountain. It's a funny long last name. This guy's 6'7", 200 and something pounds. He looks like a mountain. Throws hard, but has no control, man. I was like, oh, come on, man. Like, you got the Braves that bring up all these, guys from the minor leagues, and they don't miss. Like, come on, why can't we have one?
We never do that. Like, other teams get quarterbacks, like, right off the bat, and ours takes 5 years before we realize they suck. It's just I was just telling everybody, even we don't do it the reverse with the right way either. Like when we need to lose, like when the Jets were tanking for Trevor, we're 0-13, and then somehow beat the Rams.
Oh, yeah.
Somehow we beat the Rams at 0-13. Like, how does that happen? And then we blew the whole
and the
thing.
Titans, right? Wasn't the Titans? And you guys beat the Titans or something like that last year?
Like after that. Oh, yeah, come on,
no, Cincinnati. Man. I think it was like Cincinnati or something. You guys beat
that was the Mike White game when everybody thought Mike White was going to be our Kurt Warner. Our Trent Green gets hurt, Kurt Warner comes in, wins a Super Bowl. Drew Bledsoe gets hurt, Tom Brady comes in, wins a Super Bowl. Our guy gets hurt, Mike White comes in, one game looks great. The next game he throws, no touchdowns, 4 interceptions, 200-something yards passing. That's what happens to us. But that year, yeah, we were 0-13 and somehow beat the Rams. And then blew the whole thing. Like, we don't even lose right.
Exactly. You couldn't even lose, right? Yeah.
How did
was
they
it
beat
Jackson?
the Rams? How did that happen? Like, come on. How many people
Dude,
must
I
have
had
lost
people-
money that week, man? Wow.
Oh my Lord. I have people calling me. I have a friend named Lewis. He's a Yankee fan, and I let him have it today. I said, dude, I haven't heard a peep from you the last month, any episode like the beginning of August. And you got the audacity to call me at 8 o'clock in the morning, which I didn't pick up, FaceTime,
Wow.
just to tell me that we're tied. I said, dude, come on, you gotta be more consistent.
No
I said,
Yankee fan should be talking crap.
I said, dude, I got this other guy named Timothy Hill that I told you me and him been arguing, but at least he's consistent. He'll go up there, he'll say the Yankees suck, or this or that, or he'll get on the Mets. But don't come at me after a month of not seeing you, a month and a half, and then and on top of that, I've been telling people I'm not scared of LA. The people that I've been saying since forever is Atlanta. They have not lost. They interviewed this guy real quick. Steve was on he was catching foul balls because there's only 1,000 people at the Pirates game. So he catches a foul ball, and this guy was like, "Oh, give me the ball." He's like, "No, I haven't caught one. This is my first foul ball I've ever caught in my life," which surprisingly, he goes to so many games. And the guy was like, "Yeah, he's been a Met fan since 1962." So Keith was like, "Yo, interview it. Keep on. There's nothing else. Nothing else in the stands." So he goes, "Yeah, same thing." He's like, "I'm a little scared because Atlanta doesn't lose." And Keith was like, "Yeah, that's what we all been saying." Oh my Lord.
Crazy. You don't have your chat on, do you? You don't have a chat on?
No, I'm in the office. I'm in the office, so I got nothing.
Well, here, Mark,
we haven't
Mark,
been on for so long.
It's okay, brother. Mark, your Met fan buddy here, says that there's a lot here. That 3-game series in Atlanta will decide the NL East, and DeGrom, Scherzer, and better be pitching those games. Well, it sounds like Scherzer won't be. He said the problem is that Buck gives up games with 1 or 2 run leads and puts random AAA pitchers to pitch instead of putting in their A guys. Buck is making the Mets lose by 6 runs or more.
I can attest to that in a certain way. But it's not like we have a lot of studs in the pin anyway. I mean, Lugo lately has been doing it, so we stick in Lugo, but we still got McGill that's supposedly coming back. He could solidify the the back of the pin. But yeah, a little bit right, because a lot of people in New York have been listening to the fan every morning. As soon as I open up my eyes, the first thing I hit is the fan, just to hear Boomer, TD, whoever is there, and they've been saying it. A lot of the fans have been saying it, but at the end of the day, he's gotten us here. There has to be a method to his madness of why he's doing this. Maybe we're just trying to figure out what we have going into the playoffs, because if not, you're going to have to stick Peterson, McGill, and everybody else that's the whole, and just go 4 starters,
You know what's funny is we have praised Buck Showalter, and I'm not even going to sit here and sound like I'm not going to now. My question is, what happens to guys like Buck and Dusty Baker and Marty Schottenheimer and guys that can coach so freaking well, and then they have never – there's something that happens and they don't get to that next level. Like, they're already Hall of Fame coaches. They are. They're Hall of Fame coaches and managers. But what happens that they don't get? And Andy Reid for the longest time too, for that matter, before he finally won one. It's just what happens to these guys, and they never win. Dan Reed's been to like 3 Super Bowls and never won any. I don't know what happens to these guys. Buck and Dusty Baker, 2 of the greatest managers in the game, and I mean overall in the game's history. And they don't. I always wonder, what is it that I really don't know. That keeps them back from getting that championship. I don't know. I don't look for you to answer it. I just don't know.
I'm gonna say no. I don't think there is an answer. I think sometimes it's luck. Not saying all the time, but there's sometimes that you just have that team, everything's going right, and then you get into the playoffs and somebody drops a ball, or there's an error here, or somebody doesn't hit a clutch free throw. that can turn the whole series around, or that once, especially with especially in football, it's one and out. So sometimes it's luck, and sometimes it's just bad luck. I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird. I always think it's weird because
that is a crazy
even Marty
Dusty Baker,
Schottenheimer,
right?
Marty Schottenheimer, some of the toughest Charger teams. They get to the playoffs, they get knocked out in the first round. Like, how does that happen? I mean, like,
Yeah, man. Yeah, they had
I don't know. I mean, Buck Showalter.
I don't know.
I mean, to me, like Mark is saying about Buck, and he's not really wrong about what they're doing in there. But it's like, what would Luis Rojas or Callaway be doing with the same team? They'd be 10 games out of first. I mean, there's moves he's made that's definitely worked. I mean, Buck has gotten them as far and held off the Braves as far as he can. This last week, of all series, the Mets had a chance to really take off, and they blow the Nationals. And now
but I'm going to tell you, this little slump is not his fault because we have not hit.
I know.
I mean,
they haven't been hitting.
Alfonso was like 0 for 20 something. He just had a good day today. Lindor, as much as I praise Polar Bear, he had like a
Alonso.
Like,
I thought you
said for like.
I thought you said. I was thinking of, for some reason, I'm watching the game, listening to you. I thought you said Edgardo Alfonso. I'm like, who?
Maybe I did say it. I have no idea. Maybe I did say it. I don't know.
I'm watching the game and I look down. I'm like, did he just? I mean, who cares? Why not at this point?
But Lindor's been, he's been McNeil. It's been, the whole entire lineup is like, dude, you're coming up from such a high, beating LA, and you go into Washington and Pittsburgh, and dude, Pittsburgh's lineup can't even hit. Like they're worse. They're the worst of the worst, and they dropped 8 runs on us yesterday. 8 runs.
You're singing to the choir, man. I know. Yankees had that horrible August.
Oh.
They have that horrible August, and at the end, you get a gift in the 4-game series against the A's and then the Angels, and you drop 4 out of 7 of them. I mean, what is going on?
And let me tell you, I watched it to the last out. Trust me, I promise you, I never, ever shut my TV off unless I have to do something for the family. I watch the game or I listen to it.
Yeah, it's like you guys are playing bums, man. You can't take advantage. You're playing bums. You and I could say we play for the Pirates if we met somebody without them looking it up. They wouldn't even know if we did or not. That's how bad the Pirates are. I mean, they wouldn't even know. I mean, who would know?
That Paul O'Neill Cruz guy, that shortstop that they got, that guy's going to be a monster. Mark my words, that guy is a monster. He's like a 7-foot shortstop, and he hit one out of the stadium yesterday. That's how bad it was.
He's not going to be on the Pirates for long, bro. Mark here has a question. Your Met buddy.
Oh, no. They're not.
Huh?
Yeah, they better enjoy him now. Because once
he's enjoy him now because he's going to be on he's going to be on the Dodgers, Mets, Yankees, or Red Sox soon enough.
Yeah. Or the Astros for some reason.
Here's another Met suggestion. I'll give all Met suggestions to you. Mark said he wants Peterson in the rotation and McGill in the rotation. Carrasco and Walker need to go in the pen. Their arms are shot.
Yeah, Walker, my lord. I'm like he's having another meltdown. Same thing last year. Peterson he's been top notch. McGill, we don't know what we're gonna get until he comes back. But I mean, at least we have options that we can put some of these starters in the bullpen, but we got to figure out who's gonna be the ones that can produce because pitchers are creatures of habits, and some of them can come out the bullpen, some of them just can't. I don't know why. His pitching is pitching to me.
That's true, man. He also said he likes McNeil in the 5th hole behind Pete to give him protection. What do you think about that?
Which one?
I'm giving you all the Met stuff. Mark said he likes.
What did he say? Who should bat behind Pete?
McNeil. He thinks it's good protection.
I think so too. And people hate it.
Yeah. Look, I think we lost you. Which wouldn't be surprising because your phone sucks.
Yeah, no. I'm at work, so I can't. The reception here sucks.
I know.
But no. Real quick.
I'm happy you showed up.
It's funny. No. Yeah, definitely no. I mean, if you can do the second game, even better. But dude,
I think I am going to do the
Every-
second game. I was just whining as I usually do.
Everybody in New York has been complaining that they want McNeil batting in the top 3 spots, you know. But me personally, I like him at the bottom. I think he gets a lot more RBI opportunities. Yes, batting him a little bit higher gives him more what's the word, more at bats and stuff like that. But I
Lou, you
like
got
him
2 minutes to
behind
take this? You got 2 minutes to take this? While I run upstairs quick?
let me see. Give me 2. I'll tell you right now. Hold on.
I
Let me
see
just
you
look
walking.
at these numbers here real quick. Yeah, I got 2 minutes. Why not? Yeah.
Let's go.
So basically, so the question is that, you know, yes, I think McNeil should bat, you know, in the 5th spot or anywhere behind Pete Alonso. A lot of the people want him batting up higher, and I'm like, but why? You know, at the end of the day, you got Nemo and you got Marte. They solidify the 1st and 2nd, and then 3rd, you want someone that has pop. Which don't get me wrong, McNeil has pop, but every time he tries to bat for pop or hit home runs, you saw what happened last year. His batting average went to like 230. You know, he couldn't recover from that. And then you got Pete Alonso batting 4th, and yes, the 5th, he should bat 5th. I think batting 5th for him is probably the best spot for him in the lineup. I mean, can we move him up to 2nd? You know, and then Marte 3rd, Alonso 5th. You know, but it's just, I don't know, man. Buck, like, you know, one said before, Buck is throwing in these, you know, this AAA, AA pitching staff there, and man, let me tell you, that game got out of hand yesterday so fast, and the 2 games with the Nationals. That next thing I look up, we're down like 8-zip, 6-zip, and I'm like, come on, man! Like, these are cookies. We should be eating these cookies. But yeah, I wouldn't mind McNeil. I like him batting in the 5th spot. You know, Escobar's been heating up lately. He's been heating up, so that's a good sign for him, because you know he's usually batting in the 300s, 30 home runs, 100 plus RBIs every single year. He's having an off season, but we always say a lot of the people that come to New York for the first year don't produce. So hopefully this is behind him. I think him getting hurt and getting a couple of days rest is good for him. Then we had what was that guy today? NyQuil, NyQuil. Today he went off. I think he knows that he's gonna get some at bats, knowing that that we have Marte just went out. I don't even know what they say about his fingers. Did you hear anything about Starling Marte's fingers?
No, he's getting X-rays done, as far as I know right now.
That doesn't sound good to me. You know how I know it doesn't sound good to me? Usually they'll be like, oh, he's okay. It's, a couple of bruises, a couple of days off, but not too much word behind it, man. Getting hitting those knuckles and them joints with 100-mile-an-hour fastball, even a 50-mile-an-hour fastball can separate those knuckles, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up right now, because that's last I heard.
But yes, so like I was telling him, I don't mind, McNeil batting. I like McNeil batting behind the polar bear, because you got Nemo and you got Starling Marte. That's just solidified. That's your 1st and 2nd batters, regardless, And then you can sub. Then you got Lindor, or you can even put McNeil batting 3rd, and then move to lengthen the lineup. You can put Lindor, which is a good switch hitter, batting 4th, and then Polar Bear batting 5th. So, but I like him batting 4th. But people in New York have been calling, for Bucks, oh, McNeil, the best hitter, should be batting 2nd or 3rd, and this and that. Dude, come on. Pump the brakes. This guy has gotten us here. This is,
right.
We've been riding 1st place all year long. Right now, the batting lineup, he can't go up there and bat for these guys.
Yeah, they're saying they're waiting on results from last night.
Oh my Lord, that's not good.
That was the biggest update I could find. That was from 4 or 5 hours ago. They have to know something. I don't know.
Yeah, but usually when something's not that serious, they'll be like, "Oh, it's good, Bruce.
Yeah.
He'll be in a couple of days." But for them not to say nothing, that means they're probably going to see a specialist to get a second opinion.
It's
because
true.
It doesn't sound good.
we didn't hear about Benintendi right away when he swung his bat and something popped. And like Paul O'Neill, somebody was saying the way the wrist looked, you know, they said that looks like it could be a 4 to 6 week injury. And they're just doing like, you know, they're playing booth doctors. But you know what? They weren't wrong because it's like a couple days and they found out he broke his wrist. Swinging the bat.
It's a pattern. It's a pattern. Oh, my dude, I don't even want to talk about my back. I'm like, but yo, I'll be on later on. If you're on that second game, I promise you I'll be on with you, John.
And by the way, Judge hit his 55th. Judge hit his 55th.
I saw that.
Our only offense. Are you going to be on tonight if I'm on?
I will be on tonight. Yes, everybody in the house is sick, so everybody's locked in their rooms, and I'm free to go.
Yep, I'm pretty sure I'll be on, man. I'm sure I will be. You know me.
Have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys later, guys.
All right, Lou. We'll see you later on, brother.
Peace.
All right. Well, there's all the Mets updates you ever wanted in your life from Lou and from Mark here. We've let the room go to a Met room for a little while, but yeah, Mark, it's been a rough road, man. But like I always tell Lou, guy, I like the Mets, but you're not going to get any sympathy from us Yankee fans because we have been feeling it for a while. That's going to drop in. All right. Peraza got another hit. They just called this kid up from AAA. Now he got another hit. That's what's up, man. We need to get these runs back. Let these kids do something. If you're going to be up here and play, freaking play. Peraza got 2 hits, 2 for 2. That's what we're talking about right there, man. Let's go. They got another game tonight. They got the second game starts in a couple hours. Get this one over with and move on. Get this win. Let's go, Cabrera. Your turn. Oh, just missed that. Sal Licata jinxed the Mets. Yeah, maybe he did. But, dude, the Mets will be all right. I'm telling you, the Mets are going to be fine. The Yankees are going to be fine. It's really, really bad right now, but they're going to be all right. They're going to be all right, both of them. Cabrera is hitless in his last 22 at-bats. Last 22 at-bats, he has no hits. Now, like I said, it's hard to hate on Cabrera because the dude is just phenomenal in the field. Absolutely amazing in the field. So it's hard to hate on him there, but his bat is atrocious. His bat is absolutely atrocious. 100%. Boy, oh boy, this is bad. Come on, kid, let's go. We got a runner on base, no one out. We got to get these runs in. I struck out. Come on, man. Come on with these strikeouts. Unacceptable. Unacceptable, man. These guys are striking out. Let's go. No heart on this team. As usual, Aaron Judge providing the runs, providing the hits. He scored like all the runs against the Rays, too. Like all of them. Like, this is getting really disgusting. Anybody new in the basement, subscribe, bell notice, hit the like button, keep this basement rolling to 1,000 subs. We're almost there. We're almost freaking there at the short-term goal. 1,000 subs. You guys make this channel happen, not me. You guys make it happen. All the rest of the cellar dwellers that'll be here for game 2 tonight, which I know they will be, because all of them are at work. I almost didn't do the first game today because I didn't know what was going to happen with this. And this game is just cruising right on by because we're not doing anything. We're going to the 7th inning now. Come on. Gotta pick it up. These stats are getting worse and worse and worse. Boy, just think I got a whole Jet season to go. These are first place problems, man. I'm going to be talking about the Jets. Where do they start on Sunday? You guys have seen nothing yet. Nothing. You guys seen nothing out of me. Where do we do the Jets? You're going to see a real show. Because it's hard for me to buy in. The Jets are definitely improved. It's just hard for me to buy in until I see it. I've been a 4 decades plus 4 decades plus Jets fan. They look good. They look like they're going to be good. I've said this before over the years. Eventually they do become good, but I got to see it. I'm not sold on Zach. I'm not hating on him. I'm not sold on him. Show me something. Make good decisions. The decision he made in preseason to cut back and keep running and diving in a meaningless game, and you blow your knee out on a meaningless play. That's not thinking. That's not thinking. Run out of bounds, man. This is a preseason game. What are you doing? You're not even fighting for the quarterback job. You have it. You're not competing with Flacco for the job. You already have it. Why are you running for extra yards when you don't need them in a meaningless game? So I'm not totally sold on him. And the interception he threw before that was deplorable, man. Threw right to the guy. I'm not sold on him yet. That doesn't mean I don't like him. I want to see more out of him because we got the team right. If we had the right quarterback with the team that Joe Douglas has built up, then I would believe a little bit more. Well, just got to see. Just got to see. Don't get me started on the Jets. Mark, the Yankees are losing 3-1 going into the seventh inning. Bottom of the sixth inning. The Yankees are losing 3-1, but why? How did we score a run? Of course, Aaron Judge hit a home run. It's 55th. Our only way we score runs is Judge. So now we got to hope Judge hits a 2-run homer right now to tie the game 3-3. He's the only one that provides runs for the Yankees. Andy, what's up, brother? Andy, the Braves are tied up with the Mets. Andy is an Atlanta Braves fan in the room, guys, and Mark is a Met fan, and you just missed Lou, Andy. Lou just, he's at work. He was on a break. Lou will be back tonight. I'm doing both games. I'm doing the second game tonight as well. Even though I sounded like I wasn't going to earlier, I will do the game tonight. I'm doing the Buffalo Bills game tomorrow night as well. We are back in the basement this week. So, Andy, you must be thrilled the Braves are tied with the Mets right now, huh? Because the Mets could not handle the Washington Nationals and the Pirates. Unbelievable, but true. So, Andy, you must be really thrilled about your Braves. Come on, Aaron. We need you to hit a 2-run homer to tie this game because we don't get offense from anybody else. It's not even like Herman pitched poorly today. It's not even like he pitched poorly. He gave up a 2-run homer in the first, right? Gave up a 2-run homer in the first. And then the third run came along because Florial did put the inning away by catching a routine fly ball that he ran backward for and then realized the ball was short of what he was doing. He had to turn around, try to run back up forward and missed it. It's a cloudy day out. How'd you lose the ball? Andy, we're losing 2-0 to the Athletics right now. Andy, I got to give you credit. I don't know of anybody else that actually refers to them as the Athletics. So that was that'd be like calling the Mets the Metropolitans, right? The New York Metropolitans. That is their name. I just don't everybody refer to them as that. So the Athletics. I like that, Andy. 2-0 to the Athletics. Well, you guys shouldn't be losing to them. They are as bad, if not worse, than the Nationals. I think they're just as bad. Up. Well, guys, Judge just flew out, so we don't have a chance at scoring any more runs till Judge comes up again. Bruin, Judge's home run chase is the only thing worth watching. Hell yeah, it's the only reason to watch the Yankees. It's the only reason to watch the Yankees is Aaron Judge. And unfortunately, Judge just got out. So again, we won't have a chance to score a run again until he comes back up. Because nobody else wants to do a damn thing on this team. Nobody. So, Andy, if you guys win today, if you guys come back and beat the A's today, right, would that put you a half a game up in first place? Would that put the Braves a half a game up in first place if they win right now? Mark, best case scenario for the Mets is 1.5 games up. Worst case scenario, Braves take half game lead in the division. Okay. Bruin, I call them the Athletics mode. Do you really? Wow, I don't. Wow. All right, Bruin. The Athletics. I don't think I've ever referred to them as the Athletics. I do know that that's their name, but I've never referred to them as that. Like the Mets, like you'd be calling the Mets the Metropolitans. Like Mark's a Metropolitan fan. Just doesn't sound, I don't know, sounds different. Anyway, that's cool. I had not, see, we're always learning something here in the basement, man. Even if it's great knowledge or useless knowledge or whatever knowledge, we're learning it. That's what we do here in the basement. And the Mets won today and we're losing, so that's just great. Andy, that's going to be a division race to the very end, the Braves and the Mets. The Mets had the ultimate gift, getting the Nationals and the Pirates back to back. And then the Mets play the Marlins. I believe the Mets, Mark, I'm going to rely on you. You're a Met fan. Don't the Mets play the Marlins next? Don't they have another gift series? They play the Marlins next. I'm pretty sure. It was Nationals. Oh, did he do it? Gleyber Torres. Boom. Tied the game. Gleyber tied the game. 2-run homer. Now we're back. Tied up. Someone else besides Judge decides he wants to add to scoring some runs for this team. Someone else besides Aaron Judge actually scores a run for the Yankees. Can you believe it? Is that allowed? Wow. Gleyber Torres, 2-run homer, just tied the game. Thank you, Gleyber. Thank you. Somebody else besides Aaron Judge scores runs for the Yankees. That is unbelievable. Mark, I've never referred to the Mets as the Metropolitans. Only Keith does that when he does his defense. Yeah, I know Hernandez. I have heard him call the Mets the Metropolitans before. I have. I think it's funny. If we win and the Mets lose tonight, we are still tied for first place. But if the Mets win, they're a half a game up. Mets will play the Pirates. Yeah, Mark, I know that, but don't they play the Marlins next? Isn't the next series the Mets have against the Marlins? I'm pretty sure it is. Guzman just got called up to replace Rizzo and has struck out for the 3rd time in a row today. 3 strikeouts for Guzman. Thanks for participating. All right, but we tied the game. It's 3-3 going into the 7th inning. Good deal, Gleyber Torres. Thank you. Thank you. Andy, if we win and the Mets lose tonight, we are still tied for first place. But if the Mets win, so basically, if the Mets beat the Pirates in tonight's game, because they have a doubleheader also. If they win tonight, they'll be a half game up. I get it now. I'm caught up. So for all that want to know or weren't paying attention to me earlier, which I wouldn't blame you if you weren't, up until Gleyber just now hit that home run, Judge has provided like all the runs against the Rays. Seriously, like all the runs. And he's provided the run today up until Gleyber's home run. So it's like the last 5 runs or so has been provided by Aaron Judge and nobody else. And again, the Oakland, the Angels, and the Tampa Bay Rays series, those 10 games, Judge hit .333 with 5 home runs and 10 RBIs. The rest of the team, 141, 3 home runs, 6 RBIs. I mean, what do you say after that? Nothing. It's embarrassing. Andy, I hope my Cowboys beat Brady and the Bucks. I'm not scared of time Brady. I like that, but I respect him. Yeah, I'm not a big Brady fan, but you got to respect him, man. The guy's been in the league forever. You got to respect him. And he's been winning forever. He's been, come on, man. What is he, 45? And he's still playing at an elite level. Him and LeBron James. LeBron James, another one. Was he 37, 38? Playing at elite levels at their age is unreal. That means they work hard 24/7. 24/7. Neither guy is just hanging around. These guys are putting up elite numbers. So now we got Wandy Peralta coming out. Wandy's actually been pretty good for the Yankees, man. I don't mind Wandy. His opponent's batting average is 208, man. This guy does pretty well. He's one of our better bullpen pitchers, Peralta. He is. When we got rid of Mike Tauchman, Peralta was like he was like a throw-in on that trade. Or he might have been the main guy in that. I don't remember. I know he came over in the Mike Tauchman trade. I'm trying to think of who else came from the Giants besides Peralta. I can't think of it right now. There's Gary Sanchez. We don't miss him at all. I don't miss Gary Sanchez at all. Mets will play the Marlins, Cubs, Pirates, Brewers, A's, Brewers, A's, Braves, Nats. I couldn't get that out. All right, well. So the Mets got a pretty good gift coming up. The Marlins, the Cubs, and the Pirates, they should win every one of those series. The Brewers are tough. The A's, they should beat them. The Braves, that's going to be, like you said, that's going to be the one for the division. And then the Nationals again. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5 out of those 7 series, the Mets should win the series. 5 out of the 7. The Marlins, the Cubs, the Pirates, the A's, and the Nationals. 5 teams the Mets should sweep or at least win the series at all 5 of those. You know? Whether we win the NL East or the wild card, are happy to be in the playoffs. Well, I'll tell you what, if the Yankees blow this 15.5 game lead, listen, Judge is trying to make history, and the Yankees organization is trying to avoid history in the same season. Obviously, Judge has 55 home runs. At this, the pace for 61, Roger Maris had 53 at this point through 136 games. Judge has 55, so he's 2 home runs ahead of Maris's pace for 61, which we all know he's going to beat it. He's going to beat that, okay? The Yankees, 15.5 game lead, they're trying to avoid history by blowing that lead, which no one has ever blown a lead that big before. It was 15 games before, which I've already told you. The Boston Braves came back in 1914. They were known as the Miracle Braves and went on to overcome that 15-game series. The Yankees, of course, came back from 14 games down in late July, August of 1978 to go on and overtake the Red Sox for first place and then go on and win the World Series. So that's the 2 times that is a major, major lead after the All-Star break has been blown. As I mentioned before, the 96 Yankees almost blew a 12-game lead by going 11-17 in the month of August. They held on and to the division, and they won that World Series anyway in 96. So these things do happen. This is what we have to tell ourselves, that the Yankees are in this slump, and they're going to overcome it, and we know they will, and it's just we want to see it start to come to fruition. Come on, Mark. Don't give up on your team so fast, man. The Braves are winning the NL East again. The Mets can't hit. They're not hitting right now, Mark. It's just a slump, dude. We're deep in this slump. The Yankees are 19-31 since the All-Star break. 19-31. The Orioles are 30-18 since the All-Star break. They're 12 games better than the Yankees since the All-Star break. The Mets are going to be fine. They're just in a little slump right now. Mark, the Mets are going to be fine. Mark, the Mets are still going to the World Series. They are. What isn't good, though, Mark, is according to Lou, Max Scherzer is going on the IL again. The 15-day IL. 15 days, apparently. Again, I'm going on what Lou said. I knew nothing about it till he mentioned it before. Is that anybody new in the basement, by the way, subscribe, bell notice, hit the like button. Keep this basement rolling. Keep it rolling to 1,000 subs. What's that basement mentality? Everything starts in the basement. Everything. And you get a plan. You find a short-term goal, and you get to those goals, and you start coming out of the basement. That's what using the basement mentality is all about. It's a fighter's mentality, not a loser's. Everything just happens to start in the basement. And that's where the Yankees hitting is right now, in the basement. That's where the New York Jets are, in the basement. The Knicks, basement. That's all I got on that. Andy. Hey, Mark, Andy has some advice for you. He's a Braves fan. Mark, you all won 5-1 today. Be thankful for that. Oh, that's probably pretty true. So they win tonight. They're a half game up on the Pirates. Half game up on the Braves, right? They beat the Pirates tonight. Mark, Andy, either one of you, they're tied right now. If the Mets win tonight, they're a half game up. Is that what we're looking at? Come on, Wandy, set these guys down. Let's go. Beautiful. See? Wandy Peralta pitched a really good inning that inning. Why can't he come out in the eighth inning? I don't know if he is or not, but it seems to be that in today's game, he has to come out now because we don't want to overtax his arm. But you don't want him to come out in a tie game and have the next bozo come in and give up a bomb. You know, I mean, if a guy's pitching well, leave him in. Andy says, I love you, Johnny, but I can't stomach a Subway World Series. I wouldn't watch it. I can stomach it as long as the Yankees win. You don't like sports teams. No, you don't like New York sports teams, but I do respect them, though. Well, appreciate that, Andy. I don't know what – well, I guess you didn't respect the Mets, right? I don't know how much respect you'd want to give to the Jets or the Knicks. They've been the clown show of the New York for the last 2 decades. But cool, Andy. I get it. Thanks for Andy. Thank you. I love having you in here. That goes for everybody. You guys now and the cellar dwellers that come in tonight, because I know most of them are at work and are going to be here for the second game. Guys, you guys make this channel happen, not me. You guys make it happen. I just show up. I look forward to showing up. I haven't been here since Friday, so I look forward to showing up. I was unsure if I was going to do the night game today, but I think we're going to do the night game because Lou is coming in. Lou said he wants to come in and do it. You know me, I get whiny when I get tired, man. Part of me is like, I'll do one game, maybe not the other. Now I'm going to do both. Why not? We're already here. We're already in the basement. Let's just keep the basement rolling. I'll be here doing the game tonight too. And the Buffalo Bills Rams opening night tomorrow night. I'll be here doing that as well. The basement is back up and rolling. We're going to be here opening NFL tomorrow. Sunday, I'll be doing the Jet game as well. Sunday, the Jets open against the Ravens. We'll just see what we got when we get there. Let me worry about the Jets when I get to the Jets. I'm going to talk about them now. No way, Andy. I will stick with my Jets, brother. No Cowboys. I don't leave my teams, man. I get mad at my teams. And maybe protest watching them for a little bit, but I'll never leave them. I'll never leave them altogether, no. I was mad at the Yankees when they got caught in that cheating scandal for the first half of the season. I didn't want to watch them because they made that big deal about the Astros and the Red Sox doing all this cheating and stuff. Meanwhile, they were doing it too. So I was mad at the Yankees at the beginning part of the season for a while. But, we're loyal to our teams, man. You stick with your teams. And if I'm in with the Jets this long, I'm going to be in for life. I'm in with the Knicks this long, I'm going to be in for life. And those two are the worst of the 4 teams that I love. The Yankees, the Knicks, the Rangers, the Jets. The Yankees, the Rangers, the Knicks, and the Jets. Yeah, those are my 4 teams. And the Knicks and the Jets are the 2 biggest embarrassments of all of them. So, but I think we're on the way back with both teams. I love a big shout out to the Knicks for not trading away R.J. Barrett and Robinson and Toppin or Grimes or Quickly, whichever one, and draft picks for Donovan Mitchell. Thank you for holding on to your team. Thank you for extending R.J. Barrett and not getting rid of him. For you guys that don't know, R.J. Barrett is the 5th player in NBA history to have 3,000 points, 1,000 boards, and over 200 three-pointers before he hit age 32. Before he hit age 22, age 22. He joins Kobe, LeBron, Luka, and I forget the fourth. Oh, that's bad, Johnny. Bad, bad, bad. LeBron, Kobe, Luka, and somebody else. There's a fourth in there that did it before age 22. It's gone. I don't know. But anyway, that's what happens when you're in the basement. That's what happened. Here's Andujar again. I don't know what the Yankees do with Andujar. I don't really know what his role is on this team anymore. He's been up and down for a few years now. You see a flash of him for a little. It's like Lou. It's like Lou coming on the channel. You see him for a little bit, and he's gone. The next day you don't see him at all. Then next you don't see him, and then all of a sudden he's here again. It's weird. Andujar's I don't know what to figure with this guy. Do the Yankees like him? Do they not like him? Do they want to use him? They don't want to use him. They got to trade him. They don't want to trade him. I have not figured out what they're doing with Andujar. I'm being serious. It sounds like I'm being sarcastic. And I am a little bit because I don't know what they're doing with him. And there he goes, struck out 0 for 3 today now. Thank you. Thanks for participating. This lineup is filled with so many AAA players that IKF is actually batting 6th today. He's batting 6th. Let's see. Oh, there you go, bro, Andy. They tied it up. Rookie Grissom, 2-run homer. Okay, very good. Andy and Mark, your two teams are going to be going right down to the wire. The NL East is going down to the wire between your two teams. But I'm sorry, what Mark just showed me, Andy, it seems like the Braves, the Mets have an easier walk than the Braves do. I mean, they got, is that even still up there? As far as I remember, they have like the Marlins, the Pirates, the Cubs, the A's, and the Nationals. Yes, those are the 5 teams. 5 series they have left, and the other 2 that are hard is the Brewers and the Braves. Those are the only 2 hard series the Mets have left is the Brewers and the Braves. The Nats, the Cubs, the Pirates, the Marlins, and the A's are teams that the Mets should beat, either sweep or at least win the series. So if the Braves don't have that, if the Braves don't have that easiest schedule on the at the end like the Mets do, the Mets will win that division. Now, Mark, exactly my freaking point. Oh yeah, Andy, Mark did call when it was 2 runs. It was like 0-0 for the Braves. He was right because you guys just hit a 2-run homer and tied it. Mark did call that. Mark called that one, Andy. He called it. Mark called that. Mark called that, brother. And he wasn't calling it hoping that that was going to happen. He called it because he knew it. Hey, here's Florial, who's batting .48. .48, .048. That's his batting average. I honestly believe I could go out there right now at my age and have a .048 batting average. I think I could do that. I think I could do that. I really think I could do that. How hard is it to bat .048? How hard is it to bat that, you think, at a major league level? You're not getting like 1 hit. So the positive today is the Yankees win. One more win, by the way, gives the Yankees their 30th winning season in a row. 30 years in a row of a winning season. And they just need one more win. Now, believe it or not, Florial with his .048 batting average, believe it or not, he just struck out. Who saw that coming? Especially with that batting average. I mean, who saw that coming? .048 and struck out. Wow. Didn't see that coming. All right, Andy, I'll see you later, brother. Andy, we'll be on tonight, too. We're doing the second game of the Yankees also, believe it or not. We're going to be here right here again in the basement. We missed 4 days, and now we're back doing a doubleheader. Long day of baseball, man. The Yankees better make it worth it. They better not go to extra innings in the first game. That'll crush me for the second. The A's are freaking incompetent. Mark, something else, right, man? Anybody else new in the basement? Subscribe, bell notice, hit the like button. This basement is rolling toward 1,000 subs. Keep this basement rolling. And appreciate everybody that stops in through here because you guys make this channel happen, not me. Not me. I am just a spectator, bystander in this basement that goes in every direction where we're talking about the Yankees and we're having Met-Braves conversations going on. That's what happens in the basement. Tonight, when all the other cellar dwellers are in here, who knows what direction that's going to go into. But that's why we're coming back, because all the cellar dwellers that aren't here in this game are going to be here in the next game. So we got to be here for them too, and that's what we do here. That's what we do here. So now we're tied here. This big game better not go to extra innings. Better not. We don't want to see that right now. Go to extra innings in the next game, not this game. So anyway, so Yankees actually came back down 3-0. We actually came back on home runs as usual. We have to rely on the home runs. Aaron Judge solo shot, Gleyber Torres 2-run shot. The problem is manufacturing runs does not exist. We cannot go. This has been the same philosophy. Yes, we got rid of Urshela. Yes, we got rid of Gary Sanchez. We still have the home run or nothing persona with us, man. Still a home run or nothing. That's got to change in the offseason. We got to get guys that can do some small ball. Jonathan Loaisiga's in. Now you guys know me. If I trash somebody, I will come back when they're playing better. And since July 26th, Jonathan's had a 1.1 ERA. 1.17 ERA to be exact. I was close. It's 1.17. Hey, Pessible, what's up, brother? Good to see you back in the basement, man. Good to see you back in the basement, Pessible. What's going on, man? Just getting off work? I wasn't going to do the first game today. I wasn't going to do it, but I decided to get on here, do the first game, and now I'm going to do the second game. We're going to be in the basement all afternoon and tonight. That's what we're doing here today. What's going on with you, Pessible? I hope everything's good with you, brother. Let's go, Loaisiga. Top of the 8th inning, 3-3. Yankees are actually fighting in this game. So at least Cmon, who did pitch pretty well. Again, he pitched pretty well. He had a rough first inning, 2-0, right? Gave up the 2-run homer. But then that other run he gave up a few innings later, that's on Florial. That's not even on Cmon, man. That guy should never been first and third. Should have been inning over. Should have been inning over. But whatever. The Yankees made up all 3 of those runs, so at the very least, Cmon will not take a loss. It's really good Loaisiga's got his ERA down in the 4s. Remember, it was in the 7s at one point. It was in the 7s. It's come down quite a bit, man. So big ups to him, man. He's turned it around, gotten back to the Loaisiga that we saw last year. Get that, get that. Oh, foul ball. Just got off and seen you were live, so I came on over. That's right, Pessible. Get into the basement the minute you get off work, and that's what these guys are going to be doing tonight. Thank you, brother. That is much appreciated, man, that you got off work and you stopped through the basement, man, to see us, man. I really appreciate that, brother. And thanks for doing it, man. Because the afternoon game during the work week, I really didn't know. This chat room doesn't get that big to begin with, so I didn't really know who was going to be in here. But when the chat room's rolling, it's always the best one on YouTube. Why? Because of the knowledge and the fun and the trivia and all the things, the crazy topics that we all get into is what makes this chat room so great. And I love it. And the guys that come in here, much appreciated to every single one of you guys, man. Every single one. So yeah, anybody else that's new, subscribe, bell notice, hit the like button, keep the basement rolling. And tomorrow night, like I said, Buffalo Bills, Rams. That's going to be a great opening night to the season game. And we'll be doing that live right here in the basement. No Yankees tomorrow night. We're doing that one live. Not going to miss that. So, come on, let's go, Loizaga. Let's go. Let's go. Correa's up now. If we can get this freaking lead and squeeze out a win here, man, we got to do as much as we can do right now. There you go. That's one out. Hey, I'll tell you, to play a AAA batting order, we're actually in this 3-3 is pretty impressive because we went down 3-0. You didn't see much happening. But Peraza already has a couple hits. I mean, our only regular players is Judge, IKF, Torres, and Higgy. Those are our only regular MLB players. Everybody else is up from the AAA. Andujar, I guess you could say, is MLB experienced because he's been up and down for years. So if you're willing to throw him in as an MLB guy, I guess. But I'm just saying it's mainly a AAA lineup this game. And I guess we're going to get more of our big – Stan could be in game 2. He could be in game 2. DJ could play in game 2. Could. I bet you that's all going to be based on if the Yankees win or lose this one. If the Yankees – my opinion, my personal opinion is if the Yankees win this one, game 1, those two guys will rest another game. If we lose this one, I bet you they're both in that lineup. I bet you they're both in there. Isn't it funny that the AAA guys have overcome a lead when our regular team doesn't do that? We're down 3-0, and mainly our AAA squad has overcome this lead, even though really it's Judge and I know it's funny to say that, and then Judge and Torres are the reasons why this game is tied up. But to have a AAA lineup like this and try to overcome usually down 3-0, that would be like it, game over. Be like game over, man. That's really ridiculous, really pathetic. Us Yankee fans have to worry about being down by a run or 2 runs. Like 2-0, we're worried. First inning, it's 2-0 Twins, and Yankee fans admit it. We're already worried. We're already worried. That's how pathetic this has become. The AL East, since July 9th. Since July 9th, the AL East, the first place team since July 9th is the Orioles at 30-18. Guess who the last place team is? The Yankees were 19-31, 12 games behind the Orioles since July 9th. That is pathetic, disgusting, disgraceful, and shameful. Thank you, Aaron Judge, for carrying this team, because without him, we would be 10 games out of first and 7 out of the wild card. What a joke. So thankfully, someone besides Judge actually got runs today with Glaber getting a 2-run bomb. Seriously, guys, this is how pathetic it's been. When you really look at these numbers up close, this has been bad. Bad. Hey, Turbo, what's up, man? Another regular. You've become a regular cellar dweller, brother. Turbo, the LA Dodger fan from the West, has popped into the basement, man. What's up, man? Good to see you in here as always. We're going to be doing another game right behind this, Turbo. After this game, taking a break, and then we're going to come back for game 2 of this Yankee Twins extravaganza. We're going to be right back here. So, yeah, man, what's good with you? And don't forget to hit the like button, brother. Come on in and hit that. And we're just talking about how much fun it's been to be a Yankee fan since July 9th, when they were 61-23. 61-23. 19-31 cents. Been real fun time. Real fun time. Someone's got to find something on this team. Some heart, some resiliency. Someone's got to step up and be a leader. There's obviously no leadership on this team. And I'm not talking about just about Boone. I'm talking about the whole team. There's no leadership. It's apparent. It's obvious. Slumps are going to happen. Listen. That's another hit. Here we go. 2 back-to-back solid hits. Solid singles. Crack at a bat. Bang. Bang. 2 solid singles in a row, man. 2 men on, 1 out. Here we go. So anyway, it's been a rough time. That's just what I'm saying. Someone's got to find some heart on this team. Someone's got to start calling. You don't even hear about players' meetings. I don't know how well those things go over on no matter what sport it is, but you don't even hear about it. Like we had a players' door closed only meeting. You haven't heard about any of this stuff. Aaron Boone looks bored out of his skull, and he is part of it. I'm not going to blame the whole thing on him because teammates are supposed to pick each other up anyway, right? Teammates are supposed to pick each other up. And you don't see any of this going on here with this Yankee team. Slumps are going to happen. That's where I was at. Slumps are going to happen. They happen to every team. The 162 games is a long season. It's going to happen to everybody. But this has been atrocious. And the level of responsibility around the team is minimal. Minimal. These guys hope the next man can do it. Not next man up in a positive. It's who's going to be the next man up. Who's going to get it done? Not me. I'm going to sit in the dugout away from everybody and look like a bunch of individuals, not a team. The biggest time I saw this Yankee team actually look like a team didn't even come in a play. Manoah, great pitcher for the Jays, hit Aaron Judge when first base was already open. There was no need to hit him. And Garrett Cole came out of the dugout, came over to the first base line, was talking smack to Manoah. And the whole team looked like they had come together after that, right? Now, this should be a double play. 1. Whoa, he made it to first. That was close. That was really close. I want to see the replay. Is Gio Urshela, is he going to beat out his second run of the game? Urshela beat out the last double play attempt, and he beat it out. Now Urshela, of all people, is beating out double play balls now? Where was this last year? I think he's safe. I really think he's safe. Come on. Come on, man. Gio Urshela is beating out ground balls now. Are you kidding me? Here comes the pitching coach with this nonsense that's going to go on. What do they talk about? Hey, guy, we say this every time, right? Hey, what you doing out here? Stop doing that. Get somebody out. Strike this next guy out. What's going on? Can't allow another hit. Can't allow another run. I mean, this team scored 3 runs, and we've scored 3 back. Don't expect us to keep doing that. So don't give up another run, Jonathan. Please. Please. We can't afford that. What else goes on the mound here? So anyway, people that we'll see, man. We'll see. But I think right now, if we win this game, you don't really need Stanton and DJ to come right back, right? DJ hasn't been playing well anyway since he came back, which makes me believe his toe wasn't fully healed anyway. Stanton, guy's always hurt, right? Boy, the stadium is empty. There's a lot. Yeah, everybody's back at work. All right, let's go. We got strike 1. Don't let this dude get a hit. Come on, we got to take this game. Got to take it. So I'm being Johnny Captain Obvious, but give me a break here. All right, strike 2. Come on. Come on. So they're going to have Holmes come out in the 9th. He's been pretty taxed lately. Boy, Efros being hurt too, man. I mean, Cortez, Efros, Albert Abreu, he's another one that's hurt. Trying to wait for these guys to come back. And now freaking Rizzo's on the IL. Nice. Good. All right, let's go, guys. Come on. Let's get this game over. The Twins have 9 hits. We have 4. But at least it's tied. Let's get some runs back. Let's win this game. Let's win this game. It's time to win this game. Do not go to extra innings. Not in game 1. Do not go to extra innings. Not when we're doing 2 of them, please. Let the Yankees win. Get your run in the bottom of the 8th. Get the Holmes out in the 9th. Close this out. End this game. Give us the hour break, and then we'll be back for game 2. Anybody new in the room, subscribe, bell notes, hit the like button. Keep the basement rolling to the 1,000 subs. We're going to get there anyway. It's inevitable. We're already past the 700 mark. We're already past the 700 mark. Thanks to you guys, man. Been going strong since November. Been live streaming since, I think, the first week in August. Whenever the Yankees played the Royals, that's when I started live streaming by myself. Lou and I did some stuff before that, but I'm talking about live streaming actual whole games came around that time. So I've appreciated every one of you guys that come in here and spend this time with me because it makes it interesting. It makes it more fun to watch these games. So again, you guys make this channel happen. You guys make it happen. I just show up. And Lou will definitely be here tonight. He already told me he's coming in for the game tonight too, man. So we'll have fun. We'll have our usual stuff. Gunnar, what's up, man? I didn't expect you till game 2. You awake from your headache nap? You're not feeling good? You're not feeling good, bro? I didn't expect you or Michael or Lockport, Gardini, Rick the Ninja. I didn't expect any of you guys for the second game. I almost didn't even do the first game because I figured everybody was going to be at work. You know, all the cellar dwellers, I figured were going to be at work. But we got Mark in here. We had Andy in here, Bruin. Mark and Andy have been going back and forth with the Mets and the Braves. So you good, Gunny? You done for the day? You got to work tonight, man. What's up with you? You missed it, Gunner. I had the whole room set up differently, man, but I didn't like sitting on that angle, so I had to turn everything back around. So let's go, Yankees. Come on, bottom of the 8th. Really? Pounding headache all day? All right, well, I don't know if the Yankees are going to help anything with that headache. It could make it worse. And Gunner, by the way, I'm doing the Yankees. The Yankees are playing the Bills. Yes, I'm doing the Yankees-Bills tomorrow night. How stupid. I'm doing the Bills-Rams game. How about that? I'm doing the Bills-Rams game tomorrow night. I've told you this already. I'm repeating it again because now you're in the basement. 8:20 tomorrow night. We will be here live for opening Monday. Well, not Monday Night Football, but opening NFL season football on Thursday night. Bills-Rams will be right here. Be right here doing it. So Aaron Hicks has now come in to replace Florial in his .48 batting average. Aaron Hicks is here, whose batting average looks like freaking Aaron Judge's compared to Florial's. I don't know if this is an upgrade or not, but Florial has made some costly mistakes today and has done absolutely nothing at the plate, so you might as well bring it to somebody. And it's pretty bad when Aaron Hicks is a better choice than somebody else. It's really bad, actually, when Aaron Hicks is the choice over somebody else. He has been, we went over all the words the other night, Gunner, you know, atrocious, abominable, deplorable. We thought of every other word the other night that we could possibly think of how bad this team is. Wouldn't it be great, though? Aaron Hicks owes us a go-ahead home run right now. He owes us that. Aaron Hicks owes us Yankee fans a go-ahead home run right now. So we can close this thing out in the 9th and get ready for game 2. He owes that to us. He does nothing. Aaron Hicks does nothing effectively. That's what he does. Nothing. Come on, Aaron. Let's go. It's 0-2. Don't strike out. Do something different. Hit a go-ahead home run. Yep. Then we can have Holmes come out. I think Holmes has been pitching. He's been pitching really well the last few games, man. But I don't know if they'd have him come out and close again or not. I want that kid Scott Efros back. He came over from the Cubs, and that dude's been pitching lights out, man. He's been really good out of the pen. Peralta's already pitched. Loiza's already pitched. Who else did you put in there? Litke? Oh, you almost hit him. Dang, man. Aaron, don't get out of the way. Aaron should have taken the hit. Aaron Hicks should not have avoided getting hit. He should have let the ball hit him. He would have gotten on base. Should have let the ball hit him, man. Come on, Aaron. Oh, come on, man. Should have let him hit it. Should have hit him. Oh, Aaron Hicks hit it to the freaking warning track in center field. He almost did it. He almost did it. That would have been amazing. I just called for it. He almost did it. Aaron Hicks almost, had he hit that to right field, that would have been gone. That definitely would have been gone. Now, Peraza's doing well. He's hitting 2 for 2. He's got a double in there today. Peraza's actually doing well in the ninth slot, just getting called up to play short. And he just got another hit. 3 for 3 for Peraza. There we go. Peraza's 3 for 3 now. Nice. Boy, he got his first MLB hit in his career in his first at bat, and he's gotten 2 since. He's got 3 for 3 in his first. On the day he gets his first hit, he's gone 3 for 3. I don't know where I'm going with that, so I'll just leave it there. Did you like the post I tagged you in? I thought I saw something from you, Gunner. When did you tag me in? Today? I try to keep up with my social media. Remember, I just started the social media stuff, man. Just started it, so I'm really bad at looking at it. Let me see, Gunner. Was it on IG or Twitter? I'm looking, Gunner. Was it IG or Twitter, dude? Because if I see it, I will respond to it. So if you're asking me, I probably didn't even see it yet. Let me know, dude. Earlier on Instagram. All right. I'll have to look at it, man. I'll look at it. I'm really bad with that stuff. I got to really start looking at, paying attention to it more. I'll look at it right now. Let's see after this half inning. Commercial break. Come on, Cabrera. Let's go. We got a runner on second, dude. Let's go. We need to get this guy in and close this game out. Got Cabrera, then Judge. We're going to score. We're going to score. Gunner, I promise you, I'll check that out at commercial break. Come on now. Let's go. Come on, kid. Let's go, Cabrera. He hasn't had a hit in forever. Let's go, man. Let's go, kid. Get him home. Hang in there, kid. Come on. Come on. You can feel this, man. Feel this. Let's go. Let's go, man. I'm really. Come on, let's go. You can feel the runs coming. Let it be somebody besides Judge. Cabrera's hanging in there, man. He's hanging in there. He's hanging in there. Come on. Come on. Finally, Glaber earlier hit that 2-run homer. He was like someone besides Judge to score runs. Let's see if the kids can do it. Let's see if the kids can get something going here. Come on, the meeting on the mound. Let's go. Let's go. The meeting on the mound. See? Boy, Judge coming up next is monstrous, man. But it'd be really nice if we already had a 1-run lead with Cabrera getting a hit here. This bat has been an eternity. Let's go, man. Ah, he struck out. Come on, dude. Come on, man. Cabrera's been doing it in the field, like I said, man. But, man, we need hits, bro. This kid cannot hit. Let's go, Aaron. Get 56. Let's go. Even if you don't get 56, man, just get a hit. Get this runner in. Let's just get the runner in. Oh, they intentionally walked them. They intentionally walked them. That's their 8th intentional walk this season. Wow, they walked Judge. I guess that's the smart thing to do if you're the Twins. But now Glaber's got to show him up. Glaber's got to show him up right now. Come on, Glaber, show him up. Show him up for wanting to get to you. Show him up. Let's go. Come on. Glaber already got a 2-run, but we just need him to get the run in. Because if we don't get this run in now, the other batters coming up are not good. Come on, Glaber. Let's go, man. Let's go. Come on, Glaber. Come on, man. Do not get a hit. Do not get a hit. Get a hit. How about we just think of to get a hit? How about that? Let's go. That's an out. Come on, man. First pitch swinging. Come on. All right, let me check this out, Gunner. I'm looking right now. I'm looking, bro. Gunner, man, resend it, man, because there's so much on there now. There's so much on there, Gunner. I can't find it. I don't even know what I'm looking for. Send it again, Gunner. I'm looking, bro. I'm so new at this that without my adult children, sometimes I can't find stuff, man. It's really pathetic, dude. It's really, really pathetic. Oh, here we go. (9-20) record. Worst in the AL. It's really bad, man. I got it, bro. I got it. I got it, Gunner. Pathetic. 70-34, 9-20 cents. Unbelievable. Gunner, I gave a stat earlier, man. I had given a stat earlier. I given a stat earlier, man. During the 4-game series, at the start of today's game, so obviously it's changed since then. Actually, it hasn't changed much. But the 10 games we had against Oakland, the Angels, and Tampa Bay, 10 games total. The Yankees, Aaron Judge hit .333 with 5 home runs and 10 RBIs. That's great news. The bad news, the rest of the team hit .141 with 3 home runs and 6 RBIs. Talk about a thumbs down. Awful. Absolutely awful. Depending on Aaron Judge for everything. All right, so we're out there. It's a doubleheader. We're not going to go to extra innings right now, right? We got a doubleheader going. Come on. Yeah, we'll get out of the slump. I'm not worried. It's just been an extra long slump, and I said earlier why we're in that slump, and I think it's a lack of leadership throughout the whole team. Throughout, not just on Boone, throughout the entire team, the teammates, the players themselves, everything. Every team's going to go on a slump, but this has been absolutely pathetic. This has been since July 9th. The other guys in the room have probably already heard me say this before, because I did. Since July 9th, the Orioles are 30-18 in first, the best team in the AL East. 30-18, the Orioles, best team in the AL East. The Yankees are 19-31, 12 games behind them since July 9th. That's really bad. Really, really bad. Here's Sanchez, man. What? Nice play, IKF. Nice play. IKF is a good fielder, man. Nice play. They moved him back to third today for Peratt to be in at short. IKF was a Gold Glover, by the way, with the Texas Rangers at third base. It's a Gold Glover. Gold Glove third baseman for the Texas Rangers in 2020. So the dude can play the field. There's no question about it. Yes, I did see Knox was. Yes, I did. I did see that. Buffalo, that's going to be good for you guys. Yep. Yep. I did see that, Gunner. That's a good move there, man. Again, I'll be on for Buffalo Bills tomorrow night. They're going to win that game. Buffalo's winning that game. All right, I got 2 quick outs, man. Let's just get out of this inning before the big guns come up like Correa and them, because they'll be coming up this inning. Need to get out of this and win this in the bottom of the ninth somehow. Nice play by Guzman. Nice play by Guzman there, man. Good play there by the kid. Made up for striking out 3 times. Now let's walk it off. Let's go. We got another game to be played. Let's go. There's another game to be played. If this goes to extra, guys, listen up. This goes to extra innings. I'm shutting this down, and I'll be back on for the second game. I got to do stuff in between these games. I can't sit here for an extra inning game and do the next game. I got things to do, so I will shut this stream, and I will start a new one when the second game starts. I want to see if they don't win the bottom of the ninth, that's what I'm doing. And you guys will see me at the start of the second game. I promise you I'm doing the game tonight. I'm definitely doing the game tonight. But I got things to do in between game 1 and game 2, including dinner. So take care of my dog, family, things like that. And then I'll be back for game 2. So if this game goes to extras, I'm shutting the stream down, and I'll be back on for the second one. Promise. And Lou will be here too. Rams are winning that. Turbo, are you a Rams fan, right? You're LA everything, right? Turbo, you're Dodgers. Aren't you Dodgers, Lakers, Kings, and Rams? It's going to be a great game either way, Turbo. I'm going to call the Bills in that game, but it's going to be a great game no matter what. I'm a Jets fan calling the game. I'm doing it. They should. It's a good point. Just won the Super Bowl. The first game is in their house. It would be really bad if they lost. Imagine if they got blown out at home. No, they won't get blown out. But Buffalo's no joke, dude. Buffalo's no pushover either, man. Buffalo is on a pissed-off tear this year. They're on an angry tear. Losing to the Chiefs 2 years in a row in the playoffs. They got Von Miller now. They got a really pissed-off team. I'm trying to see who's out. Oh, Durant is out. It's going to be a great Turbo. By the way, I am a Jets fan, a diehard Jets fan. The reason I'm doing the Buffalo games at night is I have a whole ton of Bills Mafia subscribers to my channel. So in appreciation of them doing that on my channel, I'm going to do nightly Bills games as long as it doesn't interfere with the Yankee playoff game. I'll be doing the Bills night games, the night games during the year. So that's going to be a lot of fun, and that's an appreciation for all the Bills fans and Bills Mafia that I have, which is over 250 of my subscribers are Bills Mafia. So that's why I'll be doing the Bills game tomorrow night. And because the Buffalo Bills team, like my Jets, were punching bags in the AL East, and the AFC East forever. And, Bills fans like Jet fans, man, we've seen a lot of bad things over the past 20 years. So we both can relate, and being diehard fans of these two teams is not easy to do. The Bills are obviously better now. The Jets hopefully are getting there. But that's why Bills and Jet fans can unite on a lot of things where we don't like the Dolphins. We definitely don't like the Patriots. So that's where we all combine on that. So, and trust me, I was a huge Bills fan when they were smacking the Patriots around in the first round of the playoffs last year. That was exciting. That was great. That was so much fun to watch. So come on, Guzman. You made the big play at first. Hit the game-winning home run. 103. This guy just threw 103 to run. $103, man. How do you even pick that up? Come on, Yankees win the bottom of the ninth. Let's go. Because like I said, if they don't, I'm shutting the stream down and I'm coming back for game 2. Gunner, Buffalo wins 30-28. It's going to be a game like that, for sure. There's going to be a lot of scoring in this game. It's going to be a lot of hypeness, a lot of big-time. All right. Guzman struck out for the 4th time. I think that's the sombrero, right? Bruin, what's up, brother? Bruins back. Hey, Bruin, like I said, I'm shutting the stream down if the Yankees don't finish at the end of the ninth. I got things to do before game 2. I'm coming back for game 2. I'm coming back for game 2, but I can't. I got things to do in between games, so I will be shutting it down if they don't win. If they don't walk it off right now. 103 miles an hour, man. How do you even pick up on that? But Guzman, by the way, struck out for the 4th time. Isn't that the sombrero, the golden sombrero, if you strike out 4 times in a game? Or is that the 5 times? Anyway, that kid's not going to like that for his debut game, coming up from the minors to the Yankees and going 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts. Not a good start. But he did play with the Texas Rangers previously, so I don't know how much major league experience he has. But I know it's his first time up with the Yankees, and it's not his fielding just now was really good. But 0 for 4 at 4 Ks, I could do that. I could do that. Andujar safe. Safe on an error. Let's go. Get him home, win this game, end this game. Oh, they were Turbo. They were rained out yesterday. The Twins and Yankees got rained out last night. They got rained out last night, man. So they moved it to a doubleheader today. I know in LA you guys hardly ever get a rain out, right? That's like hardly ever. When I drove trucks through Los Angeles, man, and Oakland and all that, you guys never got rain. Like never. Like it never rained there, ever. Bruin, I might not be here for the second game. Yeah, I hear you, brother. I was debating if I was going to do that too, but I'm going to do it. I got a lot of the cellar dwellers going to be here. Lou's coming back. So I'm definitely doing the second game for sure. But like I said, if they don't score here, I got to shut it down for right now. But I appreciate you anytime you show up, Bruin, and every one of you guys that are in here. You guys make this channel happen, not me. Runner's going. He's safe. He's safe. What? How is he out? How is he out? He's not out. He was in there. Challenge that right now. Challenge that right now. He overslid the bag. Come on, LaCastro. You never get engaged. Slid over the bag. Come on, man. They're not even challenging it, and now they don't have to. You know why? Because he slid over the bag, and his body was left not touching the bag, tagged out. He was safe. He had that bag stolen. And he slides over the whole thing. Come on, man. Come on. They're not even challenging it. Yep, he got tagged and he wasn't on the bag. He was safe at first. Unbelievable. Nothing is going smooth for the Yankees at all. Stolen base late in the game, and you slide over the bag. Come on, man. It's your first day playing in the majors? Come on. What is that? Thanks a lot, dude. You finally get in the game. We can't get you in the game because you can't get a hit. So we get you on base doing what you do best. You run. Timmy LaCastro has got wheels, man. The guy's fast. And that's what you do. You overslide the freaking bag when we need runs. Thanks, man. Thanks for participating. Thanks for nothing, dude. Thank you. Well, here's IKF. Come on, man. What was that? I have no words. All right. Now, see, IKF just got a base hit, man. IKF gets a base hit, and we could have a run around third. Could have been first and third right now. Here comes Florial now, and his point, it's got to be down to .46 batting average. Let him be the hero. Let him be the hero then. He's .45, .045. Be the hero, kid. IKF stealing. Oh, he's going to third. He's going to third. Come on now, man. We got a guy on third. Florial, get this hit. Get this hit, man. Get this hit, man. We got, come on. Come on, man. You got a guy on third. Let's go, Florial, and you freaking .45 batting average. Let's boost that batting average to .55 and get the damn hit and a game-winning run. Come on, we need this run. $102, man. 0-2 now. 102-mile-an-hour fastball. And this guy throws some heat. Gunner, walk-off home run coming up. Wow, that would be interesting. This guy bats .45. I'd love to see it. I would love to see it. That'd be the most unbelievable, unexpected game-winning shot you'd ever imagine. I just want him to get the run in. This guy is throwing 103, 102, 103. All right, 2-2. He's worked the count to 2-2. Gary Sanchez actually blocked the ball. Usually that would go past him. If it's the Sanchez we're talking about, the ball would have normally gone past him. Three and two. Man, Florial's working this count. He is working this count, man. He's got it from 0-2 to a full count now. And Trevino is coming up. Trevino's coming up. He's going to be pinch hitting next. He's going to be pinch hitting for Hicks. Thank you. Come on, Florial. Come on, kid. Run, 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 run. All right, guys, I'm coming back for game two. I got to shut it down here. It's going to extra innings. I got things to do before the next game. I will see you all game two. I will be back for game two. Game two is on. I will be back for it. All right. This has been an incredible watch so far. Thank you guys for showing up. Come back, Gunner, Turbo, Bruin, everybody else that's in this room right now, Mark, and whoever else is listening. Come back. Come back. Game two starting in a little bit. I will be back. I'm out.